And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, keeper of the establishment where we offer you a full line of spine-tingling items, the shivery best in murder, suspense, terror. And right now you can sample our latest offering, which has to do with a return from, let us say, a return from the beyond. They say that successful people are those who refuse to take no for an answer. They cannot be swayed by reason. They cannot be convinced by the facts. They cannot be moved by logic. They simply will not listen to anyone who says no, not even to the angel of death himself.
Barney, I don't want to die. Barney.
Rest, darling, rest.
I'm so frightened.
Don't be, Rachel.
The doctor says I have to die.
Please, darling.
I'm so afraid to die.
Shh. No, don't be afraid. Darling, even if you die, I can bring you back.
Barney, what are you saying?
I'm saying I'll bring you back from the dead, darling. Believe me. I'll bring you back from the dead.
Our mystery drama, Is the Lady Dead?, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Larry Haynes and Joan Loring. I have absolutely no scientific proof, but it does seem to me that, in a general way, a great many people have names that appear to harmonize with their personalities. Do we, therefore, unconsciously strive to maintain the image that our names evoke? I presented this thought merely to introduce you to a gentleman named Barney Kruger. I'm sure Barney Kruger creates an image in your mind, and I'm willing to wager it's a picture of a down-to-earth, practical, two-fisted guy. And you're absolutely right. Barney Kruger is 32 years old and a self-made millionaire. He made his money by sharp, shrewd thinking, by taking nothing for granted, by digging, probing, investigating.
Well, I don't give a rap about the report, Carlson. I want to verify those assets. I want to check bank statements, investigate every officer of that corporation, and start with the day he was born. Now, you know how we do things around here. Get on a plane for Chicago, Carlson, and start digging. You want to get something done around here, you got to do it yourself. There's no other way.
Mr. Kruger.
Oh, yes, Winters.
Your mother's here.
My mother. Oh, yes, my mother. Well, I guess the time has come. Show her in.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Winters.
Hiya, Mom.
Hello.
Get your drink?
No, thank you. Well, this is a happy surprise.
Surprise?
Well, I thought you'd be in Europe at least another week, and so when you just called me just before.
Oh, yes. I did come back ahead of schedule, didn't I?
Barney?
Yes, Mom.
Well, something seems different.
Different? What do you mean different?
Oh, I don't know. The apartment just seems different. Did you have anything done? There's a definite air of difference about the place.
Oh, good or bad?
Well, I'm not sure, but I rather like it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is, but I like it. Now tell me, dear, how was Europe?
Oh, you know, Europe.
Oh, honestly, Barney, I'm sure you've lost count of the number of times you've been to Europe in the past 10 years.
Oh, no, I haven't, Mom. I've gone exactly 85 times. You can check my secretary. She has all the records.
Well, what's the difference? All you know about Europe covers some airports, hotels, restaurants, some offices, a few mines, a few mills.
Mom.
You never get to do anything in Europe. I mean, you don't get to do anything European.
Oh, Mom.
Now, look, next time, try something different.
Mom, I did do something different this time.
Don't tell me. I'll bet you bought a department store instead of a steel factory.
Well, not exactly.
Now, it doesn't...
I got married.
Married?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, well, congratulations, dear. Now, where is she?
Well, she's right here, Mom.
Well, can I see her?
Well, of course you can see her. It's just that I wanted to break the news to you first myself.
Barney, I'm so happy. I can't believe it.
Well, I can hardly believe it myself.
Well, now, how long have you known her?
Let's see. What's today? Thursday, huh? Well, it's exactly a week.
A week?
Yes, and what a week, Mother.
And who is she?
Rachel.
Rachel?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Well, that's a lovely name. Rachel who?
Rachel, I don't know.
You don't know her last name?
Well, I did. But I don't seem to remember, Mother. Well, what's the difference? She's Rachel. She's Rachel Kruger now.
Well, how did you meet her?
Well, it's like a dream, Mom. It's just like a dream.
I know, but you had to meet somewhere.
Yes, well, I ran her down.
You what?
Well, you know, Mother, in England, they drive on the wrong side of the road.
You mean you drove on the wrong side of the road?
Well, I don't have any trouble with it while I'm driving straight ahead, Mother. It's when you come to a turn and you have a tendency to swing over to the right. And so we had a little collision.
Barney!
Yeah, well, no one was hurt or even scratched, Mother. But that was how we met. And so I took her to a garage to get her car fixed and then to dinner while we were waiting. And, it just happened, Mother. We just fell in love. You don't believe it?
Oh, I believe it, Barney.
Yes, we both knew it. And there just didn't seem to be any question about our getting married. I would have asked you to fly over, Mother, but time suddenly seemed so precious. We didn't have a minute to waste.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you how happy we are,
Well,
Mother.
now, don't even try. It's just...
Just what?
Well, it's just that this is so unlike you. The fact is, you don't even know this girl.
Oh, I do know her, Mother.
But you don't know her parents, her background. You don't know anything about her.
I know everything.
Well, for instance, where was she going when your two cars collided?
I never asked her.
Uh-huh. That's what I mean.
Well, I know everything I want to know, Mother.
It's certainly not the way you do business.
This isn't business, Mom. This is love.
I never thought I'd hear you talk like that.
Well, the same rules don't apply. In love, all you've got to go on is your heart. And if you can't trust that, well, you're in trouble, I guess.
Well, Barney, look, I am all for it, and I'm all for Rachel. And when can I finally see her?
Right now, Mother. You're having dinner with us.
But I want to know everything about you, Rachel.
Oh, it isn't possible to know everything about anyone, even oneself.
Are you English?
No.
Oh, well, where were you raised?
It was a very unhappy time. I never think about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are your parents alive?
I have none.
Oh. Well, what happened?
They were killed.
Oh. Was it an accident?
No.
Oh, please forgive me. I'm not trying to pry. I'm just curious, and it's a natural curiosity.
Of course.
Oh. What a perfectly magnificent ring.
Well, I had to buy it in a hurry,
I
Mother.
think it's much too large.
Angel, that is a diamond.
I wear it because it makes Barney happy.
Well, I don't think I have ever seen him so happy in his life.
It's so easy to make Barney happy. A pity he had to wait so long.
Well, my dear, I think you're worth the wait. Now, time I was homeward bound.
Oh, Mother, must you go? It's so early.
Oh, but when you're a guest of a newlywed couple, that's when your welcome wears out. Early. Rachel, dear, I'm so happy.
Thank you,
Call me Mother.
Mother.
Listen, why don't you two girls get together, go shopping, have lunch and things?
Oh, don't worry, Barney. We'll arrange for all that. I'll call you tomorrow, Rachel.
Goodbye, Mother.
Well, I'll see you to the door, Mother. Well, Mom, what do you think?
Oh, Barney, she is just wonderful.
Rachel,
Yes?
aren't you asleep?
I,
What is it, honey?
It's nothing.
Oh, no, it is something.
Oh, Barney. I didn't know people could be so happy.
There's nothing to it. Just fall in love.
Barney, now that I know what love is, I want to live.
Rachel, what are you saying?
I want to live.
Of course you're gonna live. I mean, why shouldn't you?
You're so strong. You're so sure of yourself. You fear nothing and no one. Oh, darling, don't let anything happen to me.
What are you saying?
Just hold me. Hold me as if it's the very last time.
Darling, what are you saying?
Life is so beautiful. I just want to live.
Well, you will. Believe me.
Yes, my darling. I believe you.
Rachel. Don't you tell me what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just frightened.
Of what? Of what?
When you want something so badly, you become scared.
But you don't have to be scared of anything.
I never really wanted to live until I met you.
Well, why? How could anybody not want to live?
Oh, there are times when life can be a terrible thing, and death is only...
No. We're not gonna have any more of that kind of talk. Promise?
Yes. Oh, Barney, I promise.
Barney, what a surprise.
Hello, Mother.
Would you like something to eat or drink?
No, I didn't come here for that.
Well, of course not, but every mother has to ask that question. It's part of the franchise.
Mom, I'm worried.
Why?
Well, it has to do with,
Rachel,
How did you know?
I'm worried too.
Oh, why are you worried?
It's something in her eyes.
What?
I don't know.
Yes, I see something in her eyes, too, Mother. Something that scares me, and I don't know what it is, either.
I think it's a look of fear.
Well, what can she be afraid of?
We don't know. Actually, we don't know anything about Rachel. We love her, but we know nothing about her.
Mom, Rachel is afraid of dying.
Well, is she ill?
Oh, the best doctors in the country can find nothing wrong with her. But I think I know what it is.
What are you saying, Barney?
You've heard of people who died of grief.
Of course.
Well, why can't people also die of happiness?
Barney.
Mom, Rachel is dying. Something's killing
Now,
her.
Barney, don't say that.
Mom.
I'd better answer that. Hello?
Mother.
Oh, Rachel, dear.
What?
How are you?
Mother, is Barney there?
Yes, dear. I'll put him on. Barney.
Yes, thank you. Rachel.
Barney, please, come home quickly.
Barney.
Darling, why didn't you call the doctor?
Because...
Well, I'll phone him this minute.
No, please. Just hold me.
But, Rachel...
Don't leave me. Don't leave me for anything.
Rachel, you need to be...
No, I have everything I need, everything I want. Right here, right now. Oh, darling, I want to live so badly.
Well, you will.
Don't let me go. Don't let me go there, Barney. To that place.
Please, Rachel, don't talk like that.
If I let go, bring me back.
Oh, Rachel.
You're so strong, you can do anything. You can do anything.
Rachel.
Promise. You'll bring me back.
But, Rachel...
Promise.
Well, I...
You're different from other people. Barney, you're wonderful. I know there are things you can do. Oh, Barney, promise.
Well, I promise.
And I'll help. I'll try as hard as I can to help. And the two together, we can do it. We can bring me back.
Rachel. Rachel.
Your mother is here, sir.
Tell her I'll see you later.
Dr. Mallory.
Send Dr. Mallory away.
He offered to make the arrangements, sir.
Arrangements?
For the funeral.
I'll make the arrangements myself. That's all, Winters.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Winters.
Yes, sir.
What are we having for dinner?
Oh, I didn't think. I can prepare some sandwiches, sir.
Oh, no. Mrs. Kruger doesn't like sandwiches. Do we have any lamb chops?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll have mine rare, as usual, and Mrs. Kruger likes hers medium.
Oh, no, sir. Your mother likes hers well done.
I'm not talking about my mother. I'm talking about my wife.
Your wife?
As you know, Winters, there's an exact science to making chops medium. She likes them exactly between rare and well done.
But Mrs. Kruger is,
Yes, Winters? Mrs. Kruger is what?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
There may be an exact science to broiling lamb chops, but you must admit there's a fine art to being a rich man's butler. And so Winters departs to instruct the cook to prepare a very special dinner. A dinner for 2 people, one of whom is alive, the other dead. And we'll be back after dessert, when I return with Act 2. Death is always the final answer, and death always has the last word. But not for Barney Kruger. Rachel is dead. There is absolutely no question about that. But evidently Barney Kruger will not accept it. Before you dismiss Barney Kruger as a psychotic or a kook, remember, this is the same Barney Kruger whose reputation for hard-headed practicality is respected throughout the business community.
Mrs. Kruger.
Yes, Winters. Is my son...
I don't know what to say, Mrs. Kruger. He ordered dinner for himself and for
whom?
For her.
What are you saying, Winters?
Mrs. Kruger, I'm very much aware of what I'm saying.
But surely he knows.
Yes, ma'am, he knows. But still, he ordered...
I see.
Oh, I'm not sure of what to do. I was wondering if you had a suggestion.
Yes, Winters. Serve the dinner. Barney?
Come in, Mother. Sit down.
Have you had anything to eat?
Oh, yes, Mother. Everything's fine.
Well, Winters told me...
Do you want to look at Rachel, Mother? She's even more beautiful than.
Yes, Barney. Now, we have to make certain arrangements. You know that, don't you?
You know, she came into my life so suddenly, Mother. And so, suddenly, she left it.
Barney...
I can't believe that. I won't believe it.
Barney... The ring.
No, I won't believe it.
You really don't intend to bury her with the ring.
Bury her?
Well, yes, Barney. We have to make arrangements. We
won't do any such thing. We'll bury her ourselves.
Barney.
No one must ever touch her mother except the people who love her. Will you help me?
Well,
Just the two of us. We'll see Rachel to her grave.
Barney, now you really shouldn't bury her with a ring.
Why not?
Because the ring is worth that diamond is worth
Yes, I know. Rachel said it herself. It's worth a queen's ransom.
Well, it may sound rather hard and unfeeling, but what can that ring mean to her now?
Oh, everything, Mother.
But I don't think...
It means that I believe she's still my wife.
Yes, of course.
And it means I haven't given up hope.
Hope? Of what?
Well, as long as she wears that ring, we can...
Can what?
We can bring her back.
Bring her back?
Yes, Mother, bring her back.
Barney, the age of miracles is past.
Oh, no, it hasn't. It's still here.
Barney...
You want to see a miracle? You want to see one? Come here.
Barney...
No, Mom, I mean that. Come here.
Where?
Just look. Look in that mirror.
Well, why do you want me to look in the mirror?
So you can see a miracle.
But, I don't think...
You are the miracle, Mother.
What are you...
What did it say about you in the Sunday paper, Mom?
I don't remember.
Well, I remember. I memorized it. I was so proud of it. Mrs. Elwood Kruger, the acknowledged social leader of the city, stunningly attractive, impeccably groomed, was hostess at the reception for the senator.
Barney, darling, look, I don't...
You don't what, Mother? You don't remember? You don't remember how it was when I was a little kid? You don't remember that my father was a hopeless drunk?
Barney.
And how you washed dishes in an all-night hash joint so you could support the three of us? And when he died in a charity ward, you were thankful because it meant one less mouth to feed?
Barney, why
I
do you...
looked at you, Ma, every day. You were ready to drop dead from exhaustion, and I said, I'm going to make a great lady out of my mother. And when I was 5 years old, I started selling papers.
Barney, this is not what we're...
It is, Mom. It is what we're talking about. Who were you, Ma? What were you? You were just a poor girl with no education, no training. Look at what I made possible.
I realize, Barney, I
Just
know.
look in the mirror. Look at you now. Stunning, socially prominent Mrs. Elwood Kruger. You eat lunch with senators. You've had dinner at the White House. Now look in the mirror and tell me what you see.
A miracle.
Winters,
Yes, sir?
it's very cold in here.
But, Mr. Kruger, the thermostat is way up.
Well, Mrs. Kruger is feeling chilled.
Mrs. Kruger?
Yes, and bring her some of that brandy I brought back from Paris.
Sir, may I say something?
What?
Well, there's no other way to say it than to say it. Sir, Mrs. Kruger isn't here.
I'm aware of that, Winters.
You buried... Her funeral was this afternoon.
Yes.
Then you have to admit...
What? What do I have to admit?
You have to admit she's dead.
Yes, Winters. She's dead. For now.
For now.
Yes, for now. Winters, I'd like to ask you something.
Yes, sir.
I need a man to work for me without asking a lot of questions, who believes in what I tell him, a man who's with me. Do you follow this?
Yes, sir.
Till now, that man has been you, Winters.
Yes, sir.
So, my question. Is that man still you?
Yes, sir. That man is still me.
Well, you have to believe with me, Winters. Understand?
I think so, sir.
Fine. Bring Mrs. Kruger her brandy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Will Mrs. Kruger want anything else?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir.
Thanks again. Rachel. Rachel, I want to help you. I'm trying. I'm trying as hard as I can. Rachel. Rachel.
very much concerned, Mr. Kruger. Mr. Kruger?
About what, Carlson?
With the amount of our investment, we're dipping very deeply into reserve capital.
Well, that's what reserve capital's for, isn't it? That's why we're getting on a plane for Chicago to see if we,
Yes, go on. We're going to Chicago to see...
Shh. Don't talk. No, I guess I'm hearing things.
Well, now I have all the information you need about Henley.
Henley? What do you mean, Henley? How did you know about Henley?
How do I know? Mr. Kruger. That's why we're going to Chicago to acquire Jason Henley and Company.
Oh, yes, Henley. That... Rachel? Rachel? Where are you?
Mr. Kruger, who are you looking for?
I'll see you later.
But our plane leaves for Chicago.
She was just here. She can't have gone far.
Mr. Kruger, we have to get on that plane.
You get on the plane. You go.
But you're the one that has to examine the assets.
Well, you do it, Carlson.
But you have to make a decision by tonight.
You make the decision. You go there and you make it.
Mr. Kruger, where are you going? Mr. Kruger, what happened? You look exhausted.
Yeah, I guess I am, Withers. I thought I heard, I ran, Withers. I ran around for hours trying. I know why. It's because this would have been our anniversary, our first anniversary.
Yes, sir, I know that, sir. I took the liberty of opening this bottle of champagne, and, I brought 2 glasses.
Oh, thank you, Winters, thank you.
Good night, sir.
Yes. I thought I did it, Rachel. I thought I did it today. I thought I brought you back. I thought I heard you. But I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. I'll never stop trying, Rachel. Oh, Rachel. Rachel, I can see us so clearly that day. That crazy day I ran into you. And you were so frightened at first. You were so scared. It was all I could do to get you to tell me your name. And I kept asking, what's your name? What's your name? And you just kept staring at me. And your eyes were so big. And finally, you said...
My name is Rachel.
Rachel. That's a very pretty name.
What's yours?
Barney.
Barney. I like the sound of that.
I'm sorry about the car.
Oh, I don't mind. I never liked this car anyhow.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, Rachel. I'll have it fixed. No, I won't have it fixed. I'll buy you a new one.
Are you that rich?
Oh, I'm fabulously wealthy. But don't hold it against me.
Do you know you really are a very nice person?
How can you tell?
I learned how to recognize good people. It was very important for me to know that at one time.
Rachel, do you want to hear something crazy?
Nothing is really crazy when you think about it for a while.
No. This is the wildest thing you'll ever hear.
What is it?
Here I am, an American, driving through a place called Henley, just outside of London. I hit a car some girl is driving, and we stopped to talk. And 10 minutes later, I find out I'm in love with this girl. All I know about her is her name. Her name, Rachel. Now, go ahead. Tell me I'm not crazy.
Perhaps we're both crazy. All I know about you is your name, Barney. And I love you.
Rachel, you're here.
I'm here.
It's you. It's really you. It's not my imagination.
Put your arms around me, darling.
And the ring, your wedding ring. You're wearing the ring.
Oh.
You couldn't be wearing the ring if it weren't really you, Rachel.
Oh, Barney, you did it. You brought me back.
Yes, you're back. You're back. That's all I have to know. You're back.
shows what can happen when you're in the habit of saying no. But is she back? Is it possible? You remember the story of Orpheus? He went to the land of the dead to reclaim his lost bride. He almost succeeded, too. However, there was a little detail he forgot about. I won't forget to return shortly with Act 3. It's part of the culture of our country. We raise the kids on slogans like, never say die, don't give up the ship. And when threatened with annihilation by a numerically superior enemy, didn't an American general earn immortality by simply answering nuts? Barney Kruger took it all seriously. He believed he could attain any goal he set out to reach. He's even brought his wife back from the dead.
Barney, I knew you would do it for me. I knew you would do it.
Oh, Rachel, I can hardly believe it.
Everything in the room, it's exactly the same. Exactly.
Yes, I didn't touch anything. Nobody touched anything. Everything is here, you see?
Just as I left it.
Yes, your clothes, all your things. Even the book you were reading, darling.
Oh.
Look, it's still open at the same page.
That's why I could come back, Barney, because everything that's me is here.
Oh, you were never gone, Rachel, never.
Keep me here, Barney. Keep me here.
Yes, I will. I just wish I knew how.
But you know how. You know.
Excuse me, sir. I thought I heard you talking
Winters.
here.
Winters, look, it's Mrs. Kruger. See, dear, it's Winters. You always liked Winters. Isn't that just great, Winters? She's back.
Yes, sir.
Barney.
Mom,
Well, what's the sensational surprise?
I hope you're hungry.
Oh, of course I am. Am I late for lunch?
Oh, you'll remember this lunch as long as you live.
Well, I see the table's set for 3. Who is your guest?
Oh, no guest, Mom. It's all family.
Family?
Mom, I have a problem.
Oh. Are you asking me to help?
Yes.
Well?
Well, I didn't realize how complicated a thing like this would be. You see, after all, legally, she is dead, and
And what?
And there was a death certificate, a burial, and, well, how can I account for the fact...
Barney, what are you trying to say?
Mom, how do I, reintroduce her into the world?
Barney, are you all right?
Mom, she's back.
Who?
Who do you think? Rachel.
Barney,
I did it, Mom. I did it. I made the miracle. I made it happen.
No, Barney.
Wait. Just wait. You'll see. You'll see with your own eyes. Now, wait.
Now, Barney, please.
Wait, Mom. Wait. Rachel? Rachel, Mother's here. It's time for lunch. Well, Mother? Mom, come on now. I know it's a shock, but here she is.
Here, who is?
Rachel. Well, can't you say anything?
Barney.
You mean you can just stand there and not do anything, Mother?
Barney, I don't know what
Well,
to...
a normal person would put her arms around...
Barney.
Please, Mother. You claim you don't see
Oh,
Rachel?
Barney, my son.
Now, just a minute. Winters, come in here.
Barney, let me call...
Wait, Mother. Winters.
Yes, sir.
Winters, how many people are here in this room?
How many people, sir?
Yes, you heard me. There's you, my mother, myself, and my wife.
Ah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Winters.
That'll be all, Winters.
Yes, sir.
Well...
That man worships you, Barney. He'd lay down his life for you. He'd swear on
Mother,
the Bible.
what do you say now?
I say that Winters is wrong to help you perpetuate this fantasy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Barney, please let me call.
A doctor, huh? Naturally.
But what else?
You say you don't see Rachel.
Rachel
I
is...
didn't ask you that. I asked you if you see Rachel.
No, Barney, I don't see Rachel.
I believe you.
Well, then...
You don't see any woman as a part of my life,
Oh,
Mother.
Barney.
You know, it's a funny thing, Ma, now that I look back on it. You never really wanted me to get married.
No, how
Oh,
can
sure, you always said so. And you encouraged me to meet this one or that one or the other one. But that was just the paint on the top, Mom. Somehow or other, you'd always tout me off at the last minute.
Now, Barney, why would
Because you wanted me all for yourself.
Barney!
Papa's been dead 25 years. You never went out with another guy once. Why?
Oh, Barney,
Even today, hundreds of men, guys who are really up there, too, they all go for you, Mother. How come you never even look at anybody?
Barney, this is not the time.
You wanted me all to yourself, and you still want it that way. That's why you don't see Rachel.
But she is not...
Rachel, say hello to Mother.
Hello, Mother.
She's not here, huh? Who just spoke? Who's standing right next to me?
Barney, what do you want me to say? It isn't as if you were a little boy and we can play little games together.
I'm not your little boy anymore, Mother. I'm on my own. And there's another woman in my life.
Barney, please. I want you to face reality.
Mom, she's not throwing you out. She's not taking your place. She's what another part of me needs. Now, please, Mom, just take her in your arms, huh? And tell her she's welcome. She's your daughter. What do you want, Carlson?
This is the first time you've been to the office in weeks.
Is that so?
I've had to make a lot of judgments.
Well, that's what you get paid for.
But if I'm wrong, we can go broke.
Oh, come on now. Lay everything on the table and I'll straighten it out.
Well, the Midwest merger.
The Midwest merger, well, I'll tell you what I've decided. I've been juggling all the facts, and now that I think about it...
Yes?
Now that I think about it, just a minute.
Now, the option expires this afternoon. We really have to move quickly.
Yes, just a minute, please.
Darling,
Hello.
I miss you, Barney.
Yes, I miss you, too.
I need you to keep me here. Don't stay away from me, Barney.
No, I won't.
I need all of your faith, all of your strength, all of your will.
Darling, you've got it.
I need you to hold me, Barney. Hold me.
Yes.
Hurry back to me, darling. Hurry, before I slip away again.
No, don't do that. I'll be right there.
Hurry, Barney. Hurry.
I'll see you, Carson.
Where are you going?
I have an important date.
Mr. Kruger, we are going broke. Can't you understand? I need $500,000 to cover an option this afternoon. We don't have...
Well, don't bother me with details.
And unless you raise another $500,000 by Wednesday morning...
All right, I'll raise it.
But I
Is
don't
there
see
anything
where
else?
you can raise...
Just leave it to me,
Oh.
please. Now, I'm going home, and I don't want anybody to disturb me.
Barney, do you ever get tired of me? After the life you led before?
Now, what kind of life did I lead before?
Well, you went everywhere.
Well, we go everywhere, the two of us. Even if we never leave the house, we sit here together and...
Oh, Barney, I hope I'm enough for you.
No. We don't need that kind of talk.
Because I'll have to be enough for you. I'll need you with me all the time.
Tell my son I wish to see him, Winters.
I am sorry, ma'am, but he refuses to see anyone.
Now, don't you take that tone with me. I'm his mother.
I said I was sorry, ma'am. I'll have to ask you to leave.
You will have to throw me out.
Winters, what's... Oh. That'll be all, Winters.
Yes, sir.
Barney, I must talk to you.
What's there to talk about, Mother?
Barney, this newspaper. Read it.
I don't care about anything.
Just read it.
The incredible collapse of the Kruger Enterprises. The disappearance of Barney Kruger from the command post is the possible cause
You see, you're broke. You don't have money to throw around anymore. You know, if you had that ring right now...
Now, Mother, I don't want to hear any more.
If you had that ring, you could hold off some creditors, buy some time.
Will you let me alone?
The world won't let you alone. Now, you won't be able to keep this house.
Mother, I don't want to hear anymore.
Don't you say that you don't care. This is a conceit of yours, but it takes money to maintain
Mother,
it.
I think you've said enough. Now, do you want to say hello to Rachel before you leave?
Barney, there is no Rachel. You and I saw her placed in her grave. Rachel is dead.
No! Rachel's right here.
Barney, please let it be over. Whatever it is or was that raged through you like a fever, let it be over. Come back into the world. Come back where you belong.
No, I belong with Rachel. Goodbye, Mother.
Oh, you're like your father. He was a man who was intoxicated by liquor, and it destroyed him. And you're intoxicated by Rachel.
Mother.
By a dead Rachel, and she will destroy you, too.
I won't hear anymore.
Barney, hold me.
Can't be broke. I can't be.
Hold me, Barney.
You know, I'm crazy. I must be going crazy.
Hold me, Barney. Kiss me.
What? Hold you?
Hold me.
But Rachel.
But what, Barney? Hold me. I need all of you to hold me. Put your arms around me.
But Rachel, you're
I'm what, Barney?
You're dead.
What did you say?
You're dead.
Oh, yes. Now I'm dead.
But if you're dead, why do I see you so clearly?
Because all of your strength hasn't left me yet. It's going, and soon I won't.
Rachel. Rachel, are you here?
No, Barney, you couldn't keep me here. You weren't strong enough. You don't want me badly enough.
Rachel, you're becoming dim, Rachel.
I'm no longer your wife. Here, your ring.
No.
Take your ring.
No. I don't want that. I don't want it.
You didn't believe the miracle.
Rachel, don't go. I don't go. I believe, Rachel. I do believe.
Goodbye, Barney. Goodbye.
Rachel? Rachel?
Barney.
Mother, she was here. She was here. She's been here in this room
Barney,
all the time.
Barney, sit down. Now, have Winters get you something.
No, she was here, Mother. You know.
Barney?
You know she was here.
It's time that we face certain facts. Now, you know that Rachel has... Barney! Look! What's that lying on the floor?
Well, Mother. It's the ring.
And there it was, gleaming on the floor, a huge diamond ring, the gift of Barney to Rachel, the ring that was buried with her when she died. And you can believe that she returned to the grave and left the ring to release him from their marriage vow. You can believe that. But if you're one of those practical 2 + 2 must equal 4 people, we have another alternative. I'll be back shortly. Did Rachel come back from the dead and leave the ring? An explanation that might satisfy some of the more literal-minded among us is that, realizing how strapped he was becoming financially, Barney may have paid a visit to the grave and removed it himself. After all, it was his ring. It goes to prove that we have a denouement to satisfy every taste. Our cast included Larry Haynes, Joan Loring, Ann Petoniak, and Leon Janney. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Come in through the mysterious door which hides the secrets and sometimes horrors we dare not even think about, but which are nevertheless brought to the forefront of our imagination by the tale you're about to hear. A door, a simple door, shuts us out or lets us into a room. But such a room as we are to visit now is one perhaps we'd be better off avoiding. At least Stephanie Miller would have been better off if she'd never set foot in it again. Or would she? Maybe that was her destiny. And who can question what the fates have decreed?
Mrs. Lanning, would you mind awfully if I just sat here in the room a moment, alone?
Of course not. I'll go down and make some tea.
Oh, please don't bother.
No bother at all.
You're very kind.
Sit here and take your time. Come down when you're ready.
My dear, dear room. You look so different. I really don't like your yellow wallpaper. And there's no rug. Your floor must be cold. Oh, it's just like old times, talking in my old room. Talking. I don't understand why Mrs. Lanning doesn't like you.
Our mystery drama, Stephanie's Room, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Bob Juran and stars Mercedes McCambridge. Our story begins in a modern tract home in a Los Angeles suburb. Stephanie and Tom Miller are an average couple. Tom's on his way up in his advertising career, and for both of them, it means some sacrifices.
I may be a little late tonight, Steph. I have some things to clear up on the Rogers account.
Well, that's okay.
Now look, honey, before you get upset, I got to tell you sometime.
Oh, Tom, does this mean another move?
Steph, it's my best chance yet. It's New York City, the home office. I'll go in as ad director. A vice presidency in 2 years, no more than 3. Look, it's the start of a whole new life.
Tom, we came to Los Angeles chasing rainbows and vice presidencies.
Well,
and before that, it was Chicago. Honestly, we've had 3 different homes in 5 years.
Well, this'll be the last, I promise.
Well, your career is important. But I'm so tired of living out of a barrel.
I know. Look, we'll live anywhere you want. Maybe even your old hometown, if you like. Wasn't it in the suburbs?
In Crestwood, yes.
All right. Now, Steph, I swear to you, if anything does go sour on this deal, I won't move again. I'll take my chances in New York and we'll stay.
All right, Tom. It would be nice to see the old house again.
You know, Steph, looking down on New York like this, I feel as though we're on top of the world.
Mm-hmm. But let's get settled soon, Tom.
Oh, sure. We'll house hunt every weekend. I don't like this hotel room any more than you do.
Listen, I thought I might take a run up to Crestwood tomorrow. It's only 35 minutes by train.
Sure, why don't you?
Well, I mean, I'd like to see it, you know. See what's changed since I was a child. And see the old house. I wonder who's living there now.
Well, maybe they'll let you in, show you around.
Oh, I couldn't ask that. I'll just stroll around.
Well, you can at least ask. After all, you did live there.
Yes? Good morning. I'm not selling anything, really.
Oh, what is it you want?
Well, I know this may sound foolish. My name is Stephanie Miller, and I grew up in this house until I was 14. And I wanted to see it again, you know, to see if it had changed and who was living here now.
Oh, well, my husband isn't home at the moment.
Well, that's all right. I understand. It's preposterous of me to ask. It's okay. I'll just look around outside if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind that. How long has it been since you've seen the house?
Oh, it's 15 years. See, we've been living in Los Angeles, and my husband's firm transferred him here to New York, so that when I was this close, I just couldn't resist coming back.
Stephanie Miller, you said?
Yeah.
Well, come in, Mrs. Miller. I don't see the harm. I'm Mrs. Lanning.
Oh, thank you.
I imagine it's changed a lot since you lived here.
No, not that much, really. Oh, your furniture is different, of course, but I remember this room so well. Oh, I love that table.
It was my mother's.
And the fireplace. I used to sit in my pajamas on cold winter nights and watch the pictures in the embers. I saw tigers fighting and flowers
And monkeys and horses.
You too.
Oh, I love the fireplace.
Hey, I wonder.
What is it?
Well, it really couldn't still be here, but
What are you looking for?
there was a penny. I put it up in a crack in the chimney when I was 10 years old for good luck, you know, and I think I can just about reach the... Ha 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 ha! Yes, I can hardly believe it. It's still here. Look.
What? Isn't that amazing?
Oh, golly. Well, do you like the house, Mrs. Lanning?
Oh, I do, except...
For what?
Oh, nothing really. Now, come on, you want to see the kitchen.
Okay. Oh, how charming, Mrs. Lanning.
Thank you.
Yeah. Of course, we didn't have the breakfast nook. My mother had a big oak table right here in the middle of the floor.
Well, I like room to move around.
And everything happened at that old oak table. Mom and Daddy'd sit there every night and they'd talk. And I can almost see my mother making her Christmas strudel now. Oh, those family conferences. I was always included in the minor decisions.
Oh, you were an only child then?
Yes. Gee, may I see upstairs? I'd love to see my old room.
Well, yes, if you like. Mr. Lanning and I use the front bedroom.
Yeah, mine was the small one facing the back.
That's our, well, guest room. We don't use it at all.
You're sure you don't mind if I look?
Oh, of course not. We don't have any children to bring grandchildren visiting, and we never have overnight company, but it's still the guest room.
Oh, it's very pretty.
Oh. I was going to use it for a sewing room, but...
But what?
Nothing.
Is it the same thing you hesitated about downstairs?
Well, yes, I've never been able to use this room.
Why?
Oh, I feel as though I'm not wanted. I'm not welcome in this room.
But this is your house. Why wouldn't you be welcome?
Well, I'm not sure any house is ours. We live in them, use them. But there are some things we can't ever own.
Oh, I loved this room. I even used to talk to it. Really. And Mother had white curtains with little bluebells all over them, and a bedspread to match. And my dresser was over here, right next to the window. And then I had a little white chair.
Don't you feel it?
Feel what?
With strangeness in here, as though we didn't belong here.
Mrs. Lanning, would you mind awfully if I just sat here alone for a moment to remember?
Why, of course not. I'll go down and make some tea.
Oh, please don't bother.
Oh, it's no bother at all. I'm enjoying the company.
You're very kind.
You take your time. Come down when you're ready.
You do look different. I really don't like that yellow wallpaper. And there's no rug. Your floor must be cold. Yes, it's just like old times. Talking in my room. Talking. I don't understand why Mrs. Lanning doesn't like you.
Why it's so quiet, Helen?
I wasn't going to tell you about what happened today, but I must. A woman who used to live here as a girl came to the house today, and she wanted to see it again.
And you let her in?
Now, Will, she was a sweet, young...
No, wait a minute. She asked to see the house with a story about having lived here?
Yes.
But don't you know what she was? A con artist.
Oh.
She used that story to get into the house. She looks around and makes note of anything valuable, and next time we're away, poof! She and her accomplice rip us off.
Oh, now, Will, she wasn't anything like that.
Oh, you're so naive, Helen.
No, she remembered a penny she'd put in the fireplace chimney, and she reached in and pulled it right out.
Oh, sure. She had it in her hand all the time. It was a trick.
Well, she knew her room, the one I can't stand.
Oh? That was her room, was it?
Yes, and she described just how it looked when she was a child.
I'm calling the police.
No, wait, Will. Now listen to me. After she left, I went up to that room. Something strange happened there.
Oh, Helen.
I mean it. There's a totally different feel to that room. I don't know what it is, but it's as though the room were alive.
Is that you, Steph?
Tom, you home already?
Yeah, we finished up early on that field trip to New Jersey. How was Crestwood? I take it you went.
Yes, I went.
Oh, you don't sound enthused. Who's living there now?
Oh, there's a retired couple. I only met the woman. She was very nice.
Oh, Steph, what's the matter? Were you disappointed?
No, not disappointed. I was puzzled.
About what?
Well, I went up to my old room, and I sat there for a while, and I had the oddest feeling that the room remembered me, that it didn't want me to leave.
Honey, rooms really can't remember.
And then all the way home on the train, I kept thinking, knowing, really, that I have to go back there again.
I'll be back tomorrow night.
All right, Will. I'll be here.
Well, don't look so down in the dumps. This isn't the first fishing trip I've been on.
Now, Will, I didn't say anything.
Lord knows, retirement's boring enough. You don't expect me to sit in a rocking chair for the rest of my life.
No, I don't.
If only we'd had... no, I promised I'd never say that again.
But you think it. And I feel it. But we've stuck together, Will, even without children. There must be something for us.
I'll be back tomorrow around 6.
Mm-hmm. I'll have dinner ready.
And listen, Helen, if that woman comes around here again, don't let her in. Call the police.
All right, whatever you say. Oh, good luck. Bring home a trout dinner. If only we'd had... Our whole lives have been nothing but if-onlys. Only I could make Will believe me about the room. I know there's something different there. Something happened when that girl came back here. Stephanie's room. How many happy hours did she have here? How many tears? How many hopes?
Sing a song of sixpence, pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baking a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. Now wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king?
Backward, turn backward, O time, in thy flight. Make me a child again, just for tonight. The poet's words strike a note in all of us who wish for a touch of childhood again. When the world gets weary and our own hopes aren't quite as bright as they were once, childhood looks awfully good. But beware, all of you who would turn backward. You'll see what I mean when I return shortly with Act 2. Another poet and novelist, Thomas Wolfe, told us, "You can't go home again." Nothing stays the same, and the old familiar things just aren't as we remembered them. And how often they prove to be so disappointing. But for Stephanie Miller, going home again, rather to the house in which she had once lived, was proving to be a compelling experience.
Hello, Mrs. Lanning, this is Stephanie Miller.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I really hate to impose, but I wondered if I could come out just one more time to see my old room.
Well, now, my husband...
Well, I don't want to intrude, just, any time that's convenient.
Well, then, why don't you come today? My husband's away on a fishing trip. Yes, come today.
Come in, Mrs. Miller. I'm really glad to see you.
Thank you. And please, call me Stephanie.
All right. Come on in the kitchen. I have coffee and
strudel. Oh.
It's only from the supermarket, but you told me how your mother used to make it.
Yeah, at Christmas time. Always at Christmas time. Oh, how very thoughtful of you, Mrs. Lanning.
Now slide into the nook there and we'll have our coffee.
Okay.
You can stay as long as you like. I didn't think I was going to see you again. My husband did, though. He thought you were a con artist.
Oh, what?
Oh, he thought you made up the story about living in the house just to get in, to see if we had anything valuable to steal.
Oh, he didn't. Really?
But I know differently. I know you lived here, in that room.
Mm-hmm. Could we go up now?
Well, of course. Bring your coffee along.
I feel so peaceful in this room. Really, it's almost as though I'd never been away.
My husband won't believe there's a change in the room.
Do you know that I was never afraid of the dark in this room? Mama would put the lights out, and then I'd begin to see the shadows start to form, and they were always friendly shadows. Listen. Do you hear anything, Mrs. Lanning?
Hear anything?
Yeah. A sort of sound. I don't know, it comes and goes.
No.
I heard it the other day when I was here.
Stephanie, you were happy here, weren't you?
Oh, yes.
And then this room was a happy room. You know, I think that the room is glad to see you.
Well, I suppose if we love a house or a room, it just naturally has love in it.
Responds, Stephanie. It responds. That's why I want you to come and visit any time you want.
Mm-hmm.
You love this room. And your presence, it changes things.
Well, that's kind of you, Mrs. Lanning. But I guess this will be the last time, for a while at least. Tom and I have so much to do, finding our own place and getting settled. But I tell you what, after I'm settled, I'll drop out maybe once a month or so to visit.
Oh, I hope it's sooner. Will, breakfast ready.
Be right there. What? I'll be darned. When did she do that? Say, Helen, when did you change the drapes in the guest room?
What?
Well, you changed the drapes in the guest room, didn't you?
No, they're the ones we've always had.
Oh, that's funny. They look different. Oh, I admit I'm not as observant as you'd like me to be. Well, maybe they were gray all along.
Gray?
That's what they look like to me.
Will, they're chartreuse.
Well, maybe they faded from the sun. But it's not a big issue. Forget I mentioned it.
After breakfast, I'm going to march you upstairs and show you the difference between gray and chartreuse. I don't understand.
Well, they look faded to me. Well, maybe they were chartreuse. Come to think of it, wallpaper looks different, too. Wasn't it more of a gold color?
Yes, but that could fade, too.
I know, you never liked this room. Well, what's the difference? We never use it anyway. Close the door and let's forget it.
Yes. Why don't we do that? Let's not worry about it. I'm so glad you came, Stephanie. Do you remember what color the drapes and walls were in the guest room when you were here last?
Yes, I'm afraid I do. And I'm afraid that I didn't... Well, I mean, it just isn't my style.
What were they?
Well, the drapes are chartreuse, and the walls are sort of gold.
Good. That's what I wanted to know. Come with me to the room.
Why, what is it, Mrs. Lanning?
I think you're in for a surprise after you see the room.
Oh, this is so mysterious.
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, Mrs. Lanning, where did you ever find them?
Why, I didn't.
But they're my drapes. White with bluebells. They're exactly like the ones Mother had made up for me.
But they weren't like that yesterday.
You must have searched for days to get them so exact.
Oh, but I didn't. I don't know what to say.
You did get these drapes for me. Because I told you Mother had white drapes with a pattern of little bluebells.
Well, I thought that...
Oh, Mrs. Lanning, you are a beautiful person.
Stephanie, what color was the wallpaper in here? Do you remember?
Pale blue. Yes, to pick up the color of the bluebells.
Pale blue. That would be right, I guess.
But these walls are a dingy gray. Weren't they gold last week?
They were. But, Stephanie, the next time you come, I promise you, they'll be pale blue.
Are you ready to turn in, honey?
No, Tom, no. I just want to read a little bit longer.
Steph, things are okay, aren't they?
Okay?
Well, I mean about the move to New York. You're not too unhappy.
Oh, Tom, I'm not unhappy at all. I feel as though I've come home.
I know we've had trouble finding the right house, but I have a feeling this weekend...
I know we'll find it.
Yeah. I've been thinking about those visits you've made out to Crestwood. Would you want to live there?
In my old house? Oh, no, never.
But you seem so drawn to it.
Well, I mean, it's a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. No. Oh, Mrs. Lanning was sweet to put up the drapes like I had as a child, and now she even wants to change the wallpaper, but I don't want that, Tom. I want our own place, brand new, for us alone.
Mm-hmm. And the kids.
And the kids. I can hardly wait.
Well, neither can I. Okay, I'll see you for breakfast.
Yeah, I wouldn't miss it.
Good night, honey.
Good night. Oh, where was I? Here we are. Roger leaned across the table. Lois, please come with me, he said. I can't. Oh, I don't want to read anymore. I'm going to go to bed. What? What's that? Yes. I'll come back. I'll come. Of course. Don't worry, I'll be there. You know I'll be there.
Stephanie.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Talking? I wasn't talking, I was reading.
Well, Steph, I heard you talking in here.
No, I wasn't. I mean, maybe I was reading out loud and you didn't know it.
Look, why don't you come to bed?
Well, I will in a minute or two.
Okay, but I think maybe you've read enough. You're starting to dream out loud.
Well, I'll be there in a minute. Yes. Yes, I hear you. And I'll come back. I'll come back. Hello, Mrs. Lanning.
Stephanie.
You said that I could come to visit whenever I wanted.
Oh, of course. Come in.
I hope I'm not bothering you. I mean, coming all the time like I do.
Oh, no, I like your visits.
I brought something with me today. Look.
Why, what a beautiful doll.
I was unpacking one of the barrels and I found her. I always loved Miranda. That's her name. Miranda. I've known her for such a long time.
And she's so beautiful. Why don't we put Miranda in your room? That's where she belongs, isn't it?
Yes, of course, up in my room. And she'll look so nice in there.
Just the way she always did.
I always kept Miranda on the bed, like this.
Stephanie, could you call me Mother?
Mama?
Yes, Mama.
Mama was tall and young, and she had brown hair and such blue eyes.
I have blue eyes.
And such a smile. Mama was happy all the time.
I could be happy if only...
Mama had brown hair.
Stephanie, look at my hair. Look at my...
Mama loved to sing, too. She taught me many songs.
My hair is brown. When we're together in this room, it's any color I want it to be.
This is my room.
Yes, it's your room. It's always been your room. Your room with the drapes of bluebells, the blue wallpaper, and now Miranda. It's your room because it wants you. It remembers you. And for the first time in my life, I feel I belong somewhere. Here, in this room with you.
Sing to me, Mama.
Yes. Yes, I will. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. The London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Two women caught in the spell of a room, or the spell of love. a woman who never had a daughter, a girl whose mother was taken from her at an early age. They've both found something in this room. But the relationship goes far beyond their mortal feelings, and far beyond anything you might imagine. You'll see what I mean when I return shortly with Act 3. Let's return now to Stephanie Miller, who paid an innocent visit to the house of her childhood, and now feels strangely drawn to her old room. Right now, however, she's in the New York hotel where she and her husband Tom are staying until they can find a house of their own. And at the moment, they're not seeing eye to eye on the forthcoming obligation.
Steph, we have to go.
Why?
Well, it's company politics. Mr. Ames expects it.
Oh, Mr. Ames. It's always what Mr. Ames thinks.
Well, look, he's my boss.
Well, I'm fed up with company parties and...
But it's part of the sacrifice, and there'll be lots more when I get to be vice president.
All right, Tom. It's important to your career, I know that.
Steph, look, you always enjoyed parties and entertaining.
I just dread a big dinner party. Having to talk to all those people.
Well, it never bothered you before.
All right, Tom, I said I'd go to the party. I'm just saying I'm not going to enjoy it.
Now, look, go out and buy yourself the best dress you can find. Maybe that'll make you feel different.
Why, Stephanie, what a surprise.
I hope you don't mind my coming without calling again.
But no, of course not. Come in.
Okay. Because I have something to show you.
Oh, looks like a dress box.
Yeah, it is. It's my new dress. It's for the party. Come on up to my room. I can't wait to show it to you. I haven't been to a party in such a long time. Oh, I hope you like my new dress. I picked it out all by myself.
Oh, Stephanie, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's my first formal. Oh, I'm so excited. Imagine me in a formal.
Try it on. Let me see.
Okay, I will. There were 2 of them in the store, and I liked them both, but I had a hard time choosing between them. You think I picked the right one?
Of course you did. Why, nothing could be prettier than this.
You really like it?
I do.
Look, I like the way it swirls. Watch, see? Hey. Yeah, I hope my date likes it. His name is Tom, and is he groovy?
He'll be the proudest boy there.
Yeah, and I'll bet Virginia will be so jealous, because her mother is making her dress, and her old date doesn't even have a car.
Now, you shouldn't act that way with a friend,
Oh,
Stephanie.
you're always saying things like that. No, really, I like Virginia okay, but I'm glad that I've got a new store-bought dress and a date with a car. Hey, I gotta get out of this thing and run.
Where are you off to now?
Well, see, there's this new record I gotta get, and I promised Virginia I'd bring it over. So, will you be an angel and hang this up for me?
Yes, of course.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Put it back in the box. I gotta take it with me.
Well, whatever you say.
Oh, I'm so glad you like the dress.
It's lovely, Stephanie. And I appreciate your coming so far to show it to me.
Oh, it's fun to share things with people we like. I really dread going to that party, though.
Well, in that dress, you'll be the hit of the evening, and that'll make you feel different.
Come on, Steph. We're late already.
I'm ready. I just have to straighten this belt.
Oh, you want help?
No. There, that does it. How do you like it?
Oh, it's pretty.
Just pretty?
Well, the style, it's a little young for you, isn't it?
Well, you mean young for me? You sound as though I was over 40.
Well, look, I don't know anything about women's styles. It's pretty, it is.
Well, you don't like my dress, I'm not going to go to the party.
Honey, I like it. I
don't believe you. You're just saying that.
Now, please, what's the matter? We've got to get going. Mr. Ames hates for anyone to be late.
Oh, Mr. Ames. Nyan, Mr. Ames.
Stephanie, what's the matter with you?
What? What did I say?
Well, you're acting like a 12-year-old brat.
Oh. First I'm too old for the dress, now I'm a 12-year-old brat. Tom, have you been drinking?
No. Should I ask the same of you?
Don't be silly. You know I don't drink.
Steph, Were you out to the Crestwood place again?
Yes. I wanted to show Mrs. Lanning my dress.
Oh, why?
What do you mean, why?
Because every time you've come back from there, you've acted strangely. I mean, what goes on up there in that house?
Nothing. Nothing. We just have tea and talk.
Well, look, I don't want you going there anymore. Besides, you're going to be too busy entertaining when we get our own place. Now, come on, we've got to go.
Mrs. Miller, a pleasure to meet you at last.
How do you do, Mr. Ames?
We're very fond of Tom at Connecticut paper. With us only a month, and already I can tell he's executive material.
Well, that's nice of you to say, Mr. Ames.
Oh, it's nonsense. You're on your way up. And I can tell after meeting Mrs. Miller, you have the last and most important asset. A charming wife and hostess.
Oh, I wouldn't be where I am without her.
Oh, come on now, gentlemen. You're going to turn my little old head.
Well, go on. Enjoy yourselves. Dance. I'll chat with you later. Go ahead.
Well, Dan, Steph.
All right.
So, what do you think of Mr. Ames?
Well, he's very nice. He's forceful, I can see that.
Oh, yes, he knows what he wants.
Uh-huh. And he seems to want you.
Well, look, I'm grateful. It's my big break.
Tom, maybe New York was the right thing.
I know it was. Hey, Steph, have you been on a diet or something?
On a diet, me?
Yeah. You seem so much lighter and smaller. I can feel it.
No, I haven't been on any diet. And I'm not losing any weight. You just haven't danced with me lately. How would you know?
Sorry to cut in, Tom, but the evening's almost over, and I haven't had the pleasure with Stephanie.
Oh, of course, Mr. Ames.
Last dance, Stephanie?
I'd be charmed, Mr. Ames.
I think a lot of Tom, Stephanie. I'm delighted to have him with the firm.
Well, I know he's happy there, Mr. Ames. Really, he's finally found, well, fulfillment in his career with you.
That's nice to know. I've had my eye on him, and I know he's going places, to coin a cliche. And with you by his side, you can't miss. You see, Stephanie, a man in Tom's position has to have a wife who can meet people, entertain on the spur of the moment. You might have to have 12 guests for dinner without notice and not bat an eye. Tom will be traveling a lot, out of town for weeks at a time.
What are you saying, Mr. Ames?
Well, when a man as bright as Tom wants to get ahead, it takes sacrifice. Sacrifice of home and wife, I'm afraid. My Martha put up with it, God rest her soul. And look where I am, at the top.
Entertaining lots of people. Being without Tom for weeks, that's what this job means, doesn't it?
I'm afraid so, Stephanie. But I know you're up to it.
No, I'm not up to it. I don't want to be alone. Oh, Tom. Tom, I don't want to have to leave again.
Stephanie, well, what is it?
I want to be where I belong. Where I'm warm and safe. I've got to be there. Forever.
Stephanie.
I'll be there, yes. I'm coming back.
Stephanie, where are you going?
I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home.
What's the matter, Helen?
Oh, nothing. Why?
Quieter than usual.
It's the rain, I suppose. I always feel depressed when it rains.
Helen, I've been meaning to ask you, you've been dyeing your hair?
Dyeing my hair? Whatever for?
Well, it looks darker than usual. You've been gray for years, but suddenly there's a brown streak in there.
Oh, you're imagining things, Will. Oh, I'm the same plain Jane I've always been.
Somehow it looks different.
You really think so?
Well, maybe it is my imagination.
Oh, I'll get it. Hello?
Hello, is this Mrs. Lanning?
Yes?
Mrs. Lanning, this is Tom Miller, Stephanie's husband.
Oh, yes.
Is Stephanie there?
Why, no.
Well, she ran out from a party we were attending, said she was going home, but she's not at our hotel and no one's seen her.
Oh, dear.
If she does show up there, Mrs. Lanning, would you call me right away? The Imperial Hotel in the city.
What makes you think she'll come here?
Well, she's very fond of you and that house. I don't know what got into her, but she was apparently upset when she left the party.
Oh, but it's such a night. It's pouring rain. I expect she'll turn up at the hotel.
I hope so, but please let me know if she comes to you.
Oh, yes, I will. At the Imperial. Good night, Mr. Miller.
What the devil was all that about?
Stephanie's husband.
What?
He thought she might be here. He can't find her.
You've been letting that woman in here all along?
I've grown fond of her, Will, and it is her room.
Was, you mean? Now, I'm putting a stop to the... What the...
Stephanie!
How did you get in here?
Through the back door. I always come in the back door.
Well, you just...
I'm going up to my room now. I'm going to my room. I don't feel very well. Good night.
What's the matter with her?
Will, I'm warning you. Stay right here. You stay here and don't say anything or do anything. And I mean that.
I don't want to go to Chicago. I want to stay here.
You don't have to go, Stephanie. You can stay here with me.
They say I have to go and live with Aunt Louise.
Not anymore. You can stay here.
I can't.
Yes.
Miranda, do you hear that? Oh, Miranda, you bad doll. Your face is all dirty again. I'll have to give you another bath, you naughty girl.
Later, dear. Rest now.
Yes, it's time to rest, Miranda. Rock, goodbye, baby, in treetop.
Helen! What's going on in there?
Go away, Will. Don't open that door.
Cradle will rock.
Oh, thank God you're here, Mr. Miller.
Mr. Lanning, thanks for calling me. I got a cab up from the city.
I've been watching for you. I don't know what's going on.
Where's Stephanie?
Well, come on, follow me.
Hush, dear. Time to put Miranda to bed. You've had a busy day. And tomorrow, Mother's going to put up new curtains, white with little blue bells. We're saying goodbye to the pink bunny rabbits. There's my big girl.
Stephanie!
Helen, it's Stephanie's husband. Open this door, Helen.
Look, what is going on in there?
I'm going to find out.
Baby on the treetop. When the wind
Good Lord.
Where's Stephanie?
It's not possible.
Where is Stephanie? She Oh, no. No.
I'll admit that Stephanie's room was a bit unusual. But think about your old room, in the old house you grew up in. Maybe it's waiting for you to return someday. Maybe even hoping. So if you should get the chance, why not go back and say hello, if you dare? In any case, I'll be back shortly. To be young again. We all search for that fountain of youth. And so often we don't realize it's with us all the time. You're only as old or as young as you feel. Those years don't matter. It's how you think that counts. I hope you'll keep thinking of us and join us again. Our cast included Mercedes McCambridge, William Redfield, Mary Jane Higby, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to Mystery and Tragedy, and the one redeeming feature of disaster. It seems to bring out the best in the survivors. It all began, or did it end, with the reunion of an old lady and the last of her relatives, a granddaughter she hadn't seen since childhood. The place? Stratfield's busiest department store, Mayberry's. The time? 13 minutes after 1 o'clock. If you're superstitious, you could read that in Army or European time. 13:13. By coincidence, that's when it happened.
Charlie, where are you? Oh, please help me. My eyes are burning. I can't see. Please help me.
All right, Grandmother, take it easy. I've got you.
Is that you, Charlie?
No, yes, I don't know. Oh, come on. Oh, please, let's get out of here before the rest of the ceiling comes down.
Charity, dear.
Please.
I'm so glad you're all right. You are, aren't you?
Oh, I don't know. I got a pretty good whack on the head, but I guess I'll make it here. Please, let me help you.
I'm afraid I can't move.
Yes, you can. Please.
Something has happened to my back. Oh, it's so terrible to find you and lose you again, Charity.
Don't call me that.
Why not?
Because you can't see me. You can't tell who I am.
But you know who you are, don't you?
That's the whole trouble. Ever since I got hit, I don't know who or what I am.
Our mystery drama, Charity is Never Dead, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Virginia Payne and Rosemary Rice. Within half an hour after the accident at the department store, Stratford Community Hospital is a temporary shambles. The constant arrival of ambulances, the whoop-whoop of police sirens, the hysteria of the less badly hurt, the moan of the burned, the hustle and bustle of doctors and nurses competently handling the emergency are a background to a quick meeting between Dr. Mark Banning, Chief of Staff, and the hospital chaplain, Dan Walters.
Many injured, Doctor?
Enough, and too many killed. Till phone service is restored, we won't know how many. Excuse me, Dan. Nurse, expect upwards of 100 casualties. Refer all ambulance to Dr. Fleming. Pre-ops go to staff lounge. The ready room and the corridors are jammed already. That's all for now.
Yes, Doctor.
Hope we won't need you, Dan, but I'm afraid we're going to.
A minister not only offers solace to the dying, but prayer and comfort to the living.
Of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean... The phone! Thank heaven, communication again. You want to get it, Dan?
Yeah.
Carrying in someone who looks like emergency.
Can do.
Anne! Am I glad to see you?
First floor,
Are you all right?
Don't worry about me.
But you were going shopping at Mayberry's this morning.
Well, I couldn't find the right thing there for Mother's birthday, so luckily I was a few stores away when the explosion went off.
I know what caused it.
A new boiler. Improper installation. Pressure backed up somehow and blew Mayberry's ground floor to ribbons.
Thank heaven you weren't there.
Well, thank heaven I was near enough to be of help. But I appreciate your concern, Mark.
I ought to be concentrating more on the patients. What have you got there?
Mrs. Chandler. Flash burn, both eyes. I don't know how serious. Also, she was hit by a heavy beam falling. Back.
Broken?
Possibly. But it's more complicated than that. Possible renal failure. I'm sure both kidneys are crushed.
Charity, I got to go back to the store. Find my granddaughter. That's all I have. Please, please.
We'll find her,
Please.
Mrs. Chandler.
She was there. I talked to her. Where is she?
You rest here.
Who is that? Who are you?
Dr. Logan. Dr. Ann Logan.
Oh.
Now, you rest, and we'll take care of it.
Charity, please. I need Charity.
You don't need me in here any longer, Mark. I'm going to run a check on conditions in general. Oh? Can I help you?
I don't know.
Who were you looking for?
I don't really know. Somebody, anybody. No, somebody.
How did you get up on this floor?
Get up here? Oh, well, the stairs. I was looking for... I thought I might find somebody who belonged to me.
Were you in the explosion at the store?
Was I?
Try to remember. Did the police bring you here to the hospital?
Yes. The ambulance took the old lady, and I came in the squad car.
Were you hurt?
Oh, just my head, a bump.
Oh, let me see. Did anyone examine you?
Well, an intern looked at me and asked me to wait, only I couldn't, you see.
Why not?
Well, because I had to find somebody. I didn't remember who or where to begin, except with this.
What is it?
Just a piece of paper, like from a phone pad with a number.
380. What do you think it means?
A room, maybe?
There's no such room number in this hospital.
Oh, I thought maybe it might be the old lady's.
What old lady?
Well, just someone I met after... Or was it before? I don't know.
What was the old lady's name?
I don't know.
What is your name, miss?
But that's the whole trouble, don't you see? I don't know that either.
When you were examined, didn't they ask your name?
Yes.
And?
I didn't have a name to give them. I thought if I just sat still for a while, the shock would wear off.
Well, now, don't worry. It'll all come back. I'm Dr. Logan, and I'll see you a little later. You have amnesia. You'll have to have a thorough examination to make sure there's no concussion.
Well, I really thought I was all right. But I guess I'm not.
We'll find out why and fix it. How is your patient, Mark?
Not too good. How's the situation outside?
Not so bad. Everything under control, more or less. One of the rough days, though, for all of us.
And for Mrs. Chandler here. This is an unlucky room. Just lost a patient in the other bed.
Are you going to lose Mrs. Chandler?
Oh, we're waiting on the BUN and some other tests. But I don't think she's operable. Have her under heavy sedation now. Doubt she can last more than a few days. Sweet old girl. It's a pity. How's your life?
Tolerable. Until I can get you to think at least the same of me.
A pity?
No. Sweet old girl. You can drop the old.
Oh, come on, Anne. Now, you know my philosophy. Doctors don't mess around with lady doctors. We're exposed to enough communicable diseases as it is.
It isn't my degree you're afraid of, Doctor. It's my sex.
Hmm? Once bitten...
Mm-hmm. She's also now successfully divorced and remarried.
This is hardly the time for personal problems. I'd better check on how the rest of it's going.
Well, you can start with a patient I have outside. An amnesia case I found wandering around the halls.
Retro or interrograde?
Retro. No memory of anything before the accident.
Any physical injuries?
Well, I haven't had a real chance to examine her. Supposedly, she was checked when she was brought in.
And all the commotion, can't be sure. Bring her in here. Let's examine her here. I'll be able to manage once I pull this curtain. All the examination and treatment rooms are jammed anyway.
I'll go get her.
Charity. Charity.
Oh, Mrs. Chandler, try to rest.
I want my granddaughter.
I know you do, and we're trying to find her for you.
Oh, you must. Yes. Finally,
come over,
after all these years.
Oh, I don't need a hospital.
Only to have this happen.
I mean, I'm just
I
a
must
little bit
find her,
Talk
Charity.
quietly. There's another patient in the room.
Charity.
Oh, on the other side of the curtain? Who is it?
An older woman. She was badly hurt in the explosion.
But I heard her say Charity, didn't she?
Yes?
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm Charity.
Why would you think that?
Oh, this is Dr. Banning, our chief of staff.
Oh, how do you do, Doctor? Because after the explosion, I helped an old lady, and she thought I was her granddaughter. She called me Charity.
Are you?
I don't know.
This is the girl with the amnesia I told you about, Dr. Banning.
Well, is your grandmother's name Chandler by any chance? Does that ring a bell?
No.
Would you recognize Mrs. Chandler if you saw her?
I don't think so.
No, I mean the old lady you helped after the accident.
Oh, yes, I would know her. I think I would.
Now, let's try quietly. She's deeply sedated now, and I don't want to wake her. Can you walk all right?
Oh, sure.
All right, you can pull back the curtain, Dr. Logan.
Of course, Doctor.
Well?
Yes. Yes, that's the old lady I helped in the store.
Well, is she your grandmother? Do you remember her?
I can't remember anything before that bomb went off. How do you expect me to remember her?
Now cross your left leg over your right, please.
Oh.
There's nothing the matter with that reflex. Look up, please.
Like that?
Just have to find out what's causing it and cure the cause.
But nothing caused it. Nothing really happened.
Look to the right. How about the bump on your head?
Oh, I've had worse.
But how do you know nothing happened? To the left, please.
What do you mean?
If you don't remember.
But I do. Right back to the explosion.
Look down, please. And after that?
Oh, just that it was awful. Something knocked me down.
That's when you got the bump.
I guess.
What were you doing in Maybury's store?
I don't remember.
You remember what happened to your pocketbook?
Pocketbook. I must have lost it.
In the store?
I suppose. I mean, I'm not even sure I had one to begin with.
Yes. No, Dr. Logan. I see no signs of neurological damage either. But I want a skull series, so we'll keep her. Miss Chandler? No, she's still under. Just arranged to have our mystery guest admitted.
You're going to keep me here in the hospital?
Until you remember. Or we find out who you are. You stay right in this room. I'll send a nurse in to help you.
With an old lady who's dying?
You're lucky the bed's available. And when you get into it, you stay put, young lady.
Mrs. Chandler. Mrs. Chandler? Are you all right?
Charity. I want Charity.
I'll get a doctor.
No. Give me your hand. Don't you know that all I want is you, dear? Just hold my hand, Charity. That's all I need or ask.
Sure, if you want me to.
I had the most awful dream, Charity. I thought I'd lost you again. But now it's all right. Oh, why is it so dark? Where are we?
In the hospital.
What are we doing in... Oh, of course. That awful explosion. Are you all right, Charity?
Me? I'm fine. But your eyes are all bandaged. You can't see me. Maybe I'm not Charity, and you're making a mistake.
Oh, don't be silly, my dear child. Don't you think I know my own granddaughter?
In the bed, the old lady, her eyes bandaged, lies breathing quietly, holding the girl's hand. Debbie's face, watching her, is a kaleidoscope of emotions, hard to read. Hope, fear, disbelief, or just simple prayer for a way out of a maze of bewilderment. We certainly won't even begin to know the answer to any of these questions, at least until I return shortly with Act 2. By the end of the afternoon, the chaos that once was the main floor of Maybury's store has been partially restored. The police and fire departments have made their reports, and an army of workmen are busy boarding up windows and beginning repairs. The emergency is over, except for what human misery it has left in its trail. The Reverend Dan Walters has made a personal trip to the store, to the police, and to fire headquarters to collate all the information and bring it to Dr. Mark Banning.
151 casualties all told. Everyone accounted for?
With two exceptions. There's no trace of Mrs. Chandler's granddaughter, and no idea or clue who the girl with amnesia is.
Unless she is Charity.
That's right.
How old was the granddaughter?
According to neighbors the police contacted, somewhere in her middle 20s.
Any pictures?
Quite a few, all taken over 10 years ago. Mrs. Chandler hadn't seen her granddaughter since she was in her early teens. The mother married a pretty rough guy named Whitman. I don't know what went on, but the kid spent quite a bit of time in a wayward girls' school. When she got out, the father had taken off. And I get it, the mother was pretty sick, maybe on drugs. Charity took care of her.
Well, what did Miss Amnesia look like in the snaps you saw?
See for yourself. Pretty, fair complexion, light hair. And in these two color prints, her eyes look brown.
Dan, why do you question her identity? I mean, do you think it's just some wild coincidence?
I'm not much of a believer in coincidences, Mark. I'd rather go with you and accept Charity at face value. The Lord makes a lot of plans. And one way or another, he just may have blueprinted this one.
I just don't understand you, Anne. I mean, you think she's faking?
I don't know. But why no pocketbook? Any form of identification. And why, no matter what the occasion, meeting her grandmother after all these years, no recognition? Most of all, I guess I don't think the girl herself believes she's Charity.
Well, Dan thinks after talking to her earlier, she's ready to accept that fact.
It's Chaplain Walters, Charity. May I come in?
Of course.
Yeah, I see you're comfortably set.
Well, set anyway.
Dr. Banning has told me how kind you've been to your grandmother.
Don't say that.
Oh, why not? Aren't you her granddaughter?
I don't know. She says I am. I wish I could be sure. Right now, I'm just sorry for her.
How do you feel?
Miserable. And afraid. Why can't I remember who I am, Chaplain?
Perhaps you don't want to remember.
Have they located her granddaughter yet?
No. Everyone apparently accounted for. No sign of her.
Do you think if it isn't me, that it might have been someone who died in the explosion?
Well, that's about the way it stacks up. We should know by morning. Now I'll say goodnight. I hope you are, Charity. You could make her last days very happy if you bring her truth and love. Good night.
Charity? Charity, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, are we alone?
Yes.
I thought I heard you talking to one of the doctors.
No, just to the chaplain.
Were you talking about me?
Sort of.
Have you talked to the doctors about me?
Not really.
About whether I would ever see again?
Well, it's too soon for them to say.
No, Charity, dear. They know. Just as I know. I won't ever see again.
How can you be sure?
Because I won't live long enough. They know that, too. But I'm not afraid of death. Not anymore, Charity, with you beside me, safe and sound.
Well, here I am.
Promise you'll stay with me. It won't be for too long. And I promise, in return, you'll never be sorry.
Dr. Banning, yes. Who? Chaplain Walters? Well, sure, send him in. Oh, and a nurse. Put a page on Dr. Logan if she's in the hospital. Ask her to come to my office. Hi, Dan. Find a perch. What's on your mind?
I spent most of the night at Mayberry's. I didn't find anything at the fire sale that did anything for me, but I turned up some evidence like this.
Pocketbook?
With a wallet inside it. And inside the wallet, this picture.
Well, that's Mrs. Chandler. So this must belong to her granddaughter.
There's additional evidence. You remember her granddaughter came in by bus yesterday at 1. Proof? Item, 1 ticket stub made out to a Charity Whitman.
So our Miss Amnesia must have dropped her pocketbook in the excitement. Well, we're out of the woods. She is Charity.
That would make it all so nice and simple, Mark, but it just doesn't wash. The bag with the wallet in it was clutched in the hand of a young woman they just dug out dead in the debris. I'm afraid Charity Chandler is dead.
Oh, what rotten luck. I mean, Mark, Dan, I just came down from the room. Mrs. Chandler has no more chance at living than she had when she was brought in. We have her on hemodialysis now, but that's only supportive. But in spite of it all, she's so happy to be reunited with her granddaughter that it means so much to her.
What about the girl?
She calls her Grandma now. Are you sure that there isn't some possibility?
I doubt it, Dr. Logan. The girl and the purse were one.
So we still don't know who our amnesia victim is. And worse than that, we have to break the news to Mrs. Chandler that her granddaughter is dead.
What choice do we have?
It'll kill that old woman. She is in no condition to stand a shock like that.
She's entitled to die with a little dignity and happiness. Must she be told?
There's more than one person involved in this. Our amnesiac has the right to know who she is not before she can remember who she is. She has to be told that she is not Charity.
But she doesn't necessarily have to tell Mrs. Chandler that.
Well, how could we ask the girl to keep that secret? I mean, under the circumstances.
Well, it isn't reasonable, you're right. Unless
what?
Unless we talk to her. We might be able to persuade her to keep up the pretense long enough to...
To what?
To allow a very sweet old lady to die in peace. Well?
You wanted to see me, Chaplain?
Yes, forgive me for not coming up to your room. No, I'll close the door.
Hello, Dr. Logan.
Won't you sit down?
I hope I won't be away too long. I don't like leaving Grandma alone.
Grandma?
Yes? I've made up my mind. Or rather, she has for me.
That you are Charity Whitman?
If I'm not, then you tell me who else I am.
I'm sorry. I wish I could. But I can't.
But you don't think that I'm Charity. Is that what you want to see me about?
Dan, tell her what you found out.
The police have found a young woman who is.
The real Charity Whitman?
All the evidence points to it.
Oh, my. Then that makes me nobody again. Where is she?
Dead. Killed in the explosion.
Oh, Chaplain.
It's all right. Go ahead. Cry.
Oh, it's not for myself. Only for that dear old lady upstairs. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go to pieces.
You didn't.
And I lied some. It is for Mrs. Chandler, but it's for me, too. You see, I actually was beginning to think I really was Charity.
Well, that's because you wanted so much to be somebody again.
It's so awful to have no roots and no memories, to live in a vacuum, to feel so alone.
Well, there's always someone worse off. Think of Mrs. Chandler. How alone she'll be when she learns the truth.
Well, you're not going to tell her.
What else can we do?
You'll break her heart. You'll kill her.
Under the circumstances, we can't ask you to keep on pretending.
Why not? If she still thinks I'm Charity, at least she'd have a few days of happiness left.
Do you think you could bring it off?
Why not? I've done it so far.
Because you thought you might be.
Now it's deliberate deception. And I'm not sure that Dr. Banning would agree to it.
Why wouldn't he?
Many reasons. One is, you might remember any moment who you really are, my dear.
You. My dear. It's a terrible thing not to have a name to be called by. And it could be my name. And if I have another, maybe there's a reason enough that I want to forget it. Oh, I gotta get some air.
You all right?
Oh, sure, happy as a clam.
Maybe we better get you back up to bed.
Dr. Logan, I'm all right physically. The trouble with me is in my head.
What is it?
Nothing. For a moment, Nothing. Just, I've made up my mind. And I don't care what any of you say. For her sake, for my sake. From now on, you'd better all just call me Charity.
And again, we are left tantalizingly on the horns of a dilemma. Was there something about that plane that jogged a girl's memory? Is her decision to become Charity Whitman an altruistic one? Or has she some deeper motives than kindness and compassion? Who is this girl who doesn't know herself? Or does she, and only wants to hide her real identity? I'll be back shortly with Act 3. It's another day, scrubbed bright with clean sunlight. A day for surfing or sailing or climbing a gentle mountain, or just lying lazily in a field and watching the sky. For most people, that is. For the 5 people in our story and in Stratfield Community Hospital, it's to be a very different day. A day of sadness, suspicion, and dilemma. Mrs. Chandler is mercifully asleep. Death not very far away now. Charity and the chaplain are walking in the hospital gardens, and Doctors Logan and Banning are huddled in a corner of the cafeteria over morning coffee.
Poor Mark. You look so tired this morning.
I'm not tired, Ann. I'm worried.
About what?
Well, about this deception I've agreed to. Our business is healing, not playing with human emotions.
You make it sound as though I've been party to something cruel.
Well, no, I'm not questioning your motives. Just whether any of us have any right to contribute to deceiving a dying woman.
Just to give her what happiness we can? Even though she barely knew her granddaughter, it's obvious she was, or is now, the center of her life.
Yeah, there's no doubt of that.
Then, since she's convinced the girl is Charity, whatever doubts we have, who are we to question that?
Well, damn it, I am chief of staff of this hospital. I'm sticking my neck out. There could be legalities involved.
What?
Well, for one thing, Mrs. Chandler may have a will. If it names Charity as beneficiary, and the girl died in the explosion, she might want to change it. She should have that right.
I never thought of that. But wouldn't it just go to the next of kin?
According to the hospital records, there is no next of kin. Which may be why our so-called Charity is so willing to decide that's really her name. It is possible to fake amnesia, you know. And if there's enough money involved...
Oh, I don't believe that girl could do anything like that.
What is it?
I was just thinking. Yesterday, while Dan and I were talking to her, she was by the window and she stopped suddenly, as if...
As if she'd remembered who she really was?
Yes. I thought she was coming out of it, and then she turned on us and told us that from now on, as far as she was concerned, we could take her for Charity Whitman. Oh, Mark, I want to believe in her. Don't let this turn out wrong. Good morning, Charity.
Oh, hello, Dr. Logan. Isn't it lovely out here? I hate to leave the sun, but I should get back in case Grandma's awake.
Oh, she can wait a moment. It's your grandmother I want to talk about.
Oh, she hasn't...
Oh, no, I checked on her before I came out. She's resting very peacefully. She has nothing to worry about for the moment. But I do.
You?
Who are you? And this time I want an honest answer.
And this time I'll give you the only answer I can give you from now on. I am Charity What
are you listening to?
The plane.
You did that before. Does it remind you of something?
Yes. But I can't quite...
Remember that crumpled piece of paper you had with the number 380? Could that have been a flight number?
Yes. Perhaps. Flight 380?
Was it a flight you were on?
No.
One you were going to take?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know.
Were you going with someone?
Yes, I think maybe I was, but I...
Who?
Who?
Who were you going with?
Oh, isn't this awful? I don't remember. I was so close. Now I'm so tired.
That's enough for now. Just one more question.
All right.
What's your name?
Debbie Scott. Oh, my God, what did I say?
I think you just told me who you really are.
Chaplain, excuse me for bursting in like this, but I need your help.
Any I can offer. What?
But it's all come back. I know who I am.
Yes, Dr. Logan informed me. You're Deborah Scott. We're trying to trace now
You didn't listen to me. I haven't told Dr. Logan everything. I wanted to talk to you first. I have some problems.
As for example?
This afternoon, at 3 o'clock, I'm supposed to fly to Mexico City with the man I love.
Oh, that isn't a problem. That's happiness. I'm sure there'll be no trouble about the hospital releasing you in time to catch your plane.
Yes, but then what happens to Mrs. Chandler?
What you've already done for her has been wonderful. No one can expect you to give up your personal life now that you've refound it. Does your fiancé know you're all right?
Well, he's had no way to know that anything was wrong. You see, his insurance company transferred him to New York.
I thought you said you were headed for Mexico City.
We are. Look, you see, I was his secretary. The firm closed the local office where we worked, and Dan flew ahead to New York, and he's probably been trying to get in touch with me, and I don't know where he is.
Didn't you call him at the firm?
Well, he'd already left. He'll be expecting me to leave with him from here on his 2-week vacation.
Your honeymoon, then you have to meet him.
I don't want to run out on Mrs. Chandler. Not when she depends on me.
Well, maybe if you talk to your young man, he might delay the vacation a few days. Mrs. Chandler hasn't got any longer than that.
I don't know if he would. It's Vince's last vacation for a long time, and he'd probably just go on without me.
Without the girl he's going to marry?
I didn't say we were going to be married.
Oh.
Look, my only chance really is if I do go with him. But I know him. If I don't turn up at that plane, I'll never see him again. And I love him.
But how much does he love you? Granted what you say.
Look, there's been very little love in my life, Chaplain. I was an orphan, brought up in foster homes. But I'm not her Charity. I'm Debbie Scott. I know what I'm trying to do for Mrs. Chandler is right. And I guess what I'm doing with Vince is wrong. But I can't be two people. Which am I supposed to be?
That you, Charity?
Yes, Grandma.
Where have you been?
Oh, well, they were just giving me a checkup.
They're going to send you home.
Yes, they need the bed. But I'm all right now.
Oh, that's wonderful, dear. I'm so happy for you. No more clouds or doubt, hmm?
No.
You know who you are again. Oh, well, I'll miss not having you right here in the room with me.
And I'll miss not being here with you.
Darling.
Yes.
Come to me. Closer, just for a moment, please.
I'm here.
Just do one thing for me.
Anything you want.
Just give me a long hug and say, Grandma.
Grandma. That's all. Just Grandma.
That's all I really wanted to hear. Grandma. Oh, my dear little girl that I know so little about. All the years of not knowing you, and such a little time to catch up. Funny, isn't it? 2 days together in a hospital, and in one way I know everything about you, and in another nothing at all. Now tell me about yourself.
Oh, there's nothing really to tell.
Oh, of course there is. Every young girl has so much to tell. Her hopes, her dreams, what she asks of life. Now, you remember, I'll be watching you from somewhere. And just maybe I can repay you and make it all come true.
Oh, how I wish you could.
Well, then you tell me and I'll try. Let's begin with what every girl wants in her life. A man. Isn't there one in yours?
And I don't know why I blurted it all out.
Because I asked. It was important. But he doesn't love you enough to ask you to be his wife?
Oh, he does. He asked me to be...
When was that?
A long time ago.
I don't think that it was... I think it's still going on. Why don't you give him another chance?
Grandma. Grandma.
It's been good to hear you call me that. Now, I want the chaplain. But first, say goodbye.
No, I can't.
Of course you can. I only wish that I could ever thank you enough.
For what?
Everything, my dear. God took my eyes away, but he gave me you instead. I'll never forget you. Goodbye. Whoever you are, or will come to be. Now get me the chaplain.
So your young man decided to wait for you?
Yes.
Does that mean...
Yes. We'll be married in Mexico.
Lucky girl.
Would it be... Do you mind if I wish you the same luck?
Me? Why should I try to fool another woman? I'm afraid I won't be so lucky. Mark?
She's gone. Very quietly and without any pain.
Oh, no. Grandma. How silly. I've just grown to think of her that way. She's the only real relation I ever had.
You may be the closest one she had.
What do you mean, Chaplain?
I'll read you a letter she dictated to me before she died. It's about you. I've never thought much about death, save that when it came, I would not have to meet it alone. And I didn't, thanks to a beloved girl to whom I owe more than I can ever repay. I have nothing much worth leaving in this world's goods except this ring, the one I was wed with, that Charity's mother was wed with, and that now I want to give to the girl who gave me my last days of peace, who shared my final hours. I hope she wears it soon, proudly and happily, with my love and her own. She meant you, Debbie.
No. She meant her granddaughter.
There's nothing on the paper that says so.
That's strange. You know, the last time I talked to her, she never once called me Charity. Do you think she knew?
It doesn't matter. This ring was meant for Debbie Scott. When you wear it, remember to wear it with charity, in the biblical sense. Good luck, Debbie. You have every chance. There'll be someone smiling down on you every step of the way.
Did Mrs. Chandler know that Debbie Scott was not her granddaughter? Did she prefer to play out a last sweet charade to make death come softer? We'll never know. But that chance, perhaps foolish and old-fashioned name given to a girl long ago proved in the end to live up to its old-fashioned meaning. I'll be back shortly. This is the Mystery Theater. And after all, what greater mystery in the world is there than love? So just as a footnote, not long after, Vince and Debbie married in Mexico City. Dr. Mark Banning managed to forget a first unfortunate marriage and marry Dr. Ann Logan. And Dr. Logan, since time was running by, decided to have a child. Actually, they both hope for a boy, but if it happens to be a girl, I wonder if they'll be tempted to call her Charity. Our cast included Virginia Payne, Rosemary Rice, William Prince, Patricia Wheel, and George Petrie. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Voodoo is a word to conjure with. And conjure is the right word, because the high priest of voodooism was called a conjure man. It was he to whom the practitioners of voodoo turned when they wanted spells cast or lifted, enemies punished, or love affairs promoted. As voodoo spread northward from the island of Haiti to the Americas, and particularly to New Orleans, it should be noted that its most powerful conjurers were women.
Dambala Udeo, all-powerful one, see your knife, the sacred knife of our ancient gods. See, Dambala, the knife has drawn blood, and you, Dambala, you will now have another soul. Oh, Dambala, look with mercy and kindness upon this servant who will continue to serve you faithfully, now and forever.
Our mystery drama, The House of the Voodoo Queen, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars Jordan Charney and Joan Loring. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. All of us have pictured in our imagination the perfect dream house. The castle in Spain, or the little cottage on the mountaintop overlooking that blue lake in the Green Valley. But few of us are ever fortunate enough to have our dream come true. Douglas and Helen Fenton were two young people who had that good fortune. And as we first meet them, they're having the happy experience of being shown through their perfect house in New Orleans, which they've acquired through the death of an uncle Douglas Fenton never knew existed.
And this was used as a music room in the old days.
Oh, I can just see it. Can't you, Doug?
It's a beautiful room, nice and sunny. I think I have given you a thorough tour of your new home, and unless you have any questions, I should be getting back to the office.
I promise you'll be our first dinner guest. Won't he, Doug?
Oh, you bet. There are still a lot of questions I have about Uncle Timmy that I'll want answered. I am at your service. Good day, and good luck, and good health. Don't bother, Mr. Fenton. I know the way out.
Oh, Doug, I'm so happy. I just love this house.
Wait till you see what I do with it. What was that?
The movers?
Don't be silly, darling. They left hours ago. Remember?
Probably something fell.
It sounds like something falling. Who's that? Oh, Doug. I'm so glad you're home.
How did it go today, darling? Any better?
I really can't tell you, Doug, because I'm so ashamed. But I didn't stay home. I guess I'm just a big coward.
Oh, don't be silly. Anyone would be frightened by what goes on in this place.
Oh, Doug. Oh, what are we going to do?
I told you. Sell the house and find another.
Did you reach Mr. Lamore's?
No luck. When I called, he was out. And when he called me back, I was in a meeting and couldn't take the call, but he promised to... Oh, that must be him now. Hello?
Mr. Fenton, Lemurs here. Sorry we missed connections all day. What can I do for you?
Mr. Lemurs, I don't know how to tell you this, but, well, Helen and I think the house is haunted.
If you don't like the house, you can always put it on the market.
We love the house. That is, we thought we loved it. Well, you can't live in a house where all night long you hear screams and chain rattlings and during the day thumpings and, well, there's an odor, an indescribable odor of rot and decay that sweeps through the house from time to time. It's here now, as a matter of fact. And we wanted to know if you had any complaints.
The house has been empty for years.
Well, maybe that's the reason. Have you heard anything about the house being haunted?
You're serious?
Of course.
Then I can only tell you that feeling the way you do, you shouldn't stay in the house. I'll give you the names of some real estate agents who might be willing to handle it.
Have a seat, Mrs. Fenton. Tell me how I can help you.
Well, we have a house we'd like to put on the market.
Well, of course. Would you give me the location?
It's in an old neighborhood. 66 Delacorte Street.
Yes, I know the house. I thought it was vacant.
Well, we just moved in. My husband's uncle left him the house, and we decided to move to New Orleans and live here.
Miss Fenton, I'll be honest with you. The house has a bad reputation.
I don't understand.
I think you do. Any honest real estate agent would have to warn a prospective buyer that there are definite problems connected with your house.
Of course. I understand that.
Well, then you also understand I'd have to offer the house way below the market value.
How far below?
I don't think I could ask more than $20,000.
$20,000? My husband and I wouldn't be interested at that figure. Thank you for your time.
Oh, not at all. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Now, how can a pretty girl look so unhappy after a dinner like this? Huh?
When the girl is thinking of going home to a house that scares her and that no real estate agent wants to handle.
Relax. Look, we'll put an ad in all the papers and sell it ourselves. You know, it might be better that way. We save a commission.
Oh, darling. That's why I love you. You take such a big load off my shoulders and make everything seem so easy.
Oh, isn't that what husbands are for?
I can think of a few other uses.
And that's one reason why I love you.
When are we going to put the ads in?
First thing tomorrow.
Doug. Wake up.
What?
Doug, did you leave a faucet on?
What?
The water. Don't you hear it?
Yes, I hear it. Did you check the bathroom?
I was afraid to. Anyway, it certainly doesn't sound as if it's coming from the bathroom.
No, it seems to be right over the bed.
I can't stand it, Doug. Can't you do something?
I don't know what to... Tell her to go away, whatever it is. Do you think that would work?
We should call the police.
Oh, I would. I would if I felt they could help. Whatever it is hasn't hurt us, only annoyed us. So I think maybe if we show we're not bothered, the noises and the smells will stop.
I don't think I can do that, Doug.
Yeah, I know. That's why we put the ads in the papers.
Doug, hold me. Hold me close. What's that?
If it's ghosts, they've come to the front door.
But who could come at this time of night?
You talk as if it were 3 a.m. It's only 10:30, and this is a late town. I suppose I'd better see who it is.
I'll come with you.
Be right with you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I never dreamed I'd be waking you. I'll come back some other time.
Oh, no. We weren't asleep. Come on in. Come in.
Well, it was the advertisement in the Picayune. The house is for sale.
Oh, yes, it is.
I'm Doug Fenton, and this is my wife, Helen.
I'm Zoe Lemaitre.
You're interested in the house?
I am.
Are you married?
No. I'm quite alone.
But this is a large house. The ad described how many...
Darling, I'm sure Miss Lemaitre knows how large the house is. She's interested.
I know the house is large, but I'm hooked on antiquities. I think before we actually get down to business, I should tell you. I know all about the reputation this house has in this city.
You do?
I do.
And you still want to buy it?
If I can afford it. And I think that the only way you're going to dispose of it is to sell it very cheaply.
Miss Lemaitre, just how cheaply are you thinking? Or aren't you prepared to make an offer?
Oh, I'm not only prepared. I brought this certified check along.
You've made up your mind.
Here it is.
Oh, wow.
May I see? $7,800. Why, that's just
a fair offer, considering the reputation of the house. Doug Fenton.
Miss Lemaitre?
Are you too angry with me to join me in a café filtre?
It's my wife who's angry.
Oh.
I never can stay mad at girls as pretty as you.
Thank you. Do you find me fascinating, Mr. Fenton?
Completely. I trust I have the same effect on you.
Oh, it's not you who interests me. It's your house.
Why?
I can't tell you.
Everyone in this town seems to know what's wrong with my house except Helen and me.
They know there's something wrong. That's all they know.
Oh, and you know more, beautiful Zoe. Ah, yes. Behind those beautiful green eyes lies secrets.
And your attitude is one reason why I can't tell you. You wouldn't believe me anyway.
Try me.
All right. The house you're living in doesn't really belong to you.
Oh, I have a deed that says it does.
That house was stolen from the daughter of Marie Laveau.
Marie Laveau? Who's she?
The most powerful Bokor in the history of Voodoo. The beautiful black woman who ruled as the Voodoo Queen of New Orleans for half a century. You, Douglas Fenton, are living in the house of the Voodoo Queen. And she wants you out.
When a landlord wants to evict a tenant, the tenant can always take his case to court. But when the fanciful notion is advanced that the landlord is really a voodoo queen who lived back in the 19th century, that tenant has a problem. I'll be back shortly with a terrifying solution found by Doug Fenton in Act 2. Voodoo is an African religion which has been variously described and downgraded by such descriptive phrases as black magic, mumbo-jumbo, or a mess of meaningless ritualistic incantations practiced and believed in only by the ignorant and superstitious. Nevertheless, it survives. Douglas Fenton has been told that voodoo presents a very real and serious threat to his living in a house he inherited in New Orleans. But Douglas Fenton is a skeptic.
You're too much, Zoe.
Oh?
Well, you must really think I'm the biggest sucker you ever saw if you expect me to sell you a $60,000 house for $7,800 because of some crazy story about a voodoo queen. Oh, wait, where are you going?
Before I called you ignorant. Now I know you're a fool. And I don't like fools.
Sit down.
Go home, Douglas. Go home to your pretty, silly wife. And the two of you can sit and laugh at Marie Laveau. But in the night when your blood runs cold and a nameless terror shakes your bones, remember me. And if you can, remember to call on the cochon gris. And pray they show you mercy.
Hey, you think this stuff is for real, don't you?
I was born in New Orleans, as were my mother and grandmother. We know the power of the cochon gris.
If I apologize, will you sit down?
I will sit. But it's useless. You will still disbelieve.
Can you blame me? I'm a product of the 20th century. You tell me a pretty wild story and mention things I've never even heard of. Like this cochon gris.
The cochon gris are an ancient society of voodoo priests.
And what's your connection with them?
They asked me for a favor. It's not wise to oppose them.
And the favor was to buy my house, huh? Well, why? Why do they want it?
Because it was the home of Marie Laveau. Because it really belongs to her, and they want it as a shrine. And their headquarters. What are you doing at this cafe this afternoon? What took you out of your office?
Oh, a problem. I've always found that a walk and some fresh air helps me.
Huh. Don't you find it strange that your work should lead to the back streets and this particular cafe?
I wanted to get away from crowds.
And how was it that I happened to be here?
Well, you can answer that better than I.
Yes, I can. Read this note. I received it at noon.
Café Lafitte, 3:30. Fenton will be there. Helen? Helen, darling. Helen, what's the matter?
Oh, Doc. Oh, I'm glad you're home. Glad. Look there on the floor.
What the devil is it?
What does it look like?
Like a chicken that has had its neck wrung.
That's what it is. And I found it on our doorstep. Along with the chicken, I found this.
This looks like a child's drawing of some kind of snake.
No, not a child, Doug. Not a child. Now, according to the police, these are voodoo symbols. Have you ever heard of voodoo?
Strange that you should mention that. I had a crash course earlier today.
What?
The girl who came here to buy our house, I ran into her today at a sidewalk cafe. She seemed to know a lot about it. She told me...
Yes?
No, it's not important. What did the police say?
Well, these were voodoo symbols, that they may be the work of a prankster, or it might be a believer. And someone who thinks voodoo magic actually works. Someone with a grudge against us.
The cochon gris. I hoped I'd find you here.
Why, Mr. Fenton, what a surprise.
Look, don't try to put me on. You probably have a piece of paper on you somewhere that reads Café Lafitte, 822. Fenton will be there.
You're really rather charming, you know, Doc.
Well, I try. Particularly when someone looks like you. You know, I've never met a girl who even came close to you in looks. I think you've bewitched me.
Of course. But what have you done to me? Put a love spell on me.
I think you're trying to tell me something.
And if I am?
We should find a more private place.
I shouldn't tell you this. Oh, Doug, darling, I'd never felt like this before in my life. Never with anyone.
Oh, you're a beautiful liar. But I love to hear it.
I mean it, Doug.
Oh, you're an astonishing girl. Really? We've been here for 2 hours, and you've never once mentioned my wife.
Oh. Should I have?
Well, let's just say it's unusual.
Oh. You're an experienced adulterer.
Ouch. Now, why did I bring her name up?
I don't know.
I do. It's because I'm worried about the things she finds on our doorstep.
What sort of things?
Well, a chicken with its neck wrung. A piece of cardboard with a crudely drawn snake. Oh, yes, that means something to you, doesn't it?
Spells. They're put in or near people's houses for a purpose.
And they mean something.
Of course.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
You should be. The chicken with its neck wrung means death.
Helen? Helen, are you all right?
Yes, Doug, darling, I'm fine.
Well, how was today, huh? I mean,
Well, if you mean, were there any other little presents left on our doorstep? No.
Well, that's good news. Maybe they've stopped.
I won't complain. After all, you're home early tonight.
What does that mean?
Oh, nothing, really. It's just that you've been working so late at the office so often, and I realize that I'm not as attractive as I used to be, and also I guess I'm not much
Yeah, I
fun.
hate to hear you talk like
And
that.
when I hate to talk like that, maybe I wouldn't if...
If what?
I know how attractive you are, and there are a lot of beautiful women in the world, and...
Oh, please, this isn't necessary, Helen.
I'm afraid it's very necessary. Will you stop seeing Zoe Lemaitre?
I'm as mad as anyone can get and still not commit murder. It's your associates. Those voodoo priests you tell me are called the cochon gris.
They're not my associates. Sometimes they ask me to do favors for them, and I know it's not wise to refuse.
Oh, they must really be grateful to you. They've rewarded you by telling Helen every time we met.
Oh.
Tell them to lay off.
I won't.
You won't? What do you want to do, break us up?
You know better than that, Doug. It's just that I don't want to make a fool of myself. If I go to the cochon gris with this request, they will simply tell me what I've been telling you all along. If you want it to stop, sell the house.
We would, gladly, if we could get anywhere near what it's worth.
What is it worth, really, Doug? You can't find a buyer who'll even make an offer except the cochon gris. And they think they're being very generous.
I won't be taken.
You inherited the house. Whatever you get is pure profit.
You really don't understand, do you?
I know that if you won't sell, then Helen will have to suffer.
Not if I stop seeing you.
That would be your choice.
And I'm making it. Right now. If you can let me walk away rather than ask a simple favor of people who owe you, then I'll walk.
Goodbye, my love.
Have I told you it's nice having you home for dinners again?
You have?
You're bored with me.
No. With myself. And you're going to have me home a lot more from now on.
That's very good news.
I'm not so sure about that. I've lost my job.
You're kidding.
I wish I were. But they called me in yesterday with all sorts of excuses about cutbacks and economies and... Well, I'm out. I was the last man in, and now I'm the first man out.
Let's sell the house and get out of New Orleans. Oh, Doug, don't you see? It will be wonderful. We'll be starting all over again.
I'm back.
So I see.
May I come in?
What happened to your key?
I threw it away so I wouldn't be tempted to use it. But I couldn't stay away.
I'm glad.
Did you miss me?
Oh, Doug.
Oh, Zoe. Zoe, my love, my darling.
You don't know how much I missed hearing those words the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid you're going to miss them a lot more.
What?
I've lost my job, and Helen's at me to sell the house and get away from this city. And, incidentally, you.
Oh.
She no longer cares how little we get for it. She's completely fed up.
And you, Doug?
Well, it's very tough to put up a decent argument for staying.
If you could, would you stay?
How can I stay without money?
If it's money that separates us, you don't have to say goodbye at all.
Oh, excuse me, love. I didn't know I was talking to a wealthy plantation owner.
I only meant I might be able to get you all the money you want.
The only friends I know you have are the tightwad cochon gris who only want to pay a $7,800 for a $60,000 house.
They've been known to put a higher price on other things.
Like what?
Souls.
Oh. You know, you're really too much with that voodoo business. If there were anything to it, which you know I don't believe for a minute, I'd have to be crazy to be willing to sell my soul.
I didn't mention your soul, did I?
I can't sell what I don't own, and as far as I know, I only have one soul.
There are others you can pledge. Other souls you can speak for.
Would you care to put a name to that soul?
Anyone near and dear to you.
Like Helen.
She would be one.
Oh, I don't know whether to laugh or just walk out of here.
I'd never hurt you, Tom.
I mean, just what kind of a man do you think I am?
A man I can love.
Love? That word sounds very strange on your lips. The same lips that can talk about me selling my wife's soul.
Oh, go away. You're just like everyone else, crying about not having any money and not willing to pay the price for getting all you want, everything you want, including me.
Helen, what are you doing?
Packing. You can't seem to make up your mind, so I'm making it up for you. I told Mr. Vincent, the real estate agent, to take whatever he can for the house, and we're getting out. Tonight.
I've been expecting you. There's a café filtre on the coffee table.
Well, how did you know I'd come back?
Because I chose you. I couldn't make a mistake about the man I chose to love.
Well, when you stop patting yourself on the back, I'd better tell you that the only reason I'm back is because I don't believe any of this voodoo stuff. And that's why I'm willing to go along.
Of course.
And to prove it, I'm not going to make any deal where I have to shoot, stab, poison, or in any way do anything that's going to cause physical harm to Helen.
No one's going to ask that of you. All that's required is this knife and your blood.
If you're in love with a beautiful girl who practices voodoo and believes that a drop of your blood, drawn from you by a sacred knife, will bring you luck, why not? And from there, it's just a short step to making deals about souls. Yours, and even others. Because after all, it doesn't really work. Or does it? I'll be back in a moment with Act 3. I think all of us feel some small twinges of apprehension when we sit in the doctor's office waiting for the injection we know we must have. But how do you describe the feelings of a young man sitting opposite a girl he adores, who's wielding a ceremonial knife preparatory to drawing some blood?
Zoe, my love, you're beautiful and an enchantress. But somehow you look different with that knife in your hand. May I see it?
Be careful. It's very sharp.
And heavy.
It's pure gold.
I don't suppose you could use something smaller than this. It really looks lethal.
I could use a lot of different things, but then this paper would be meaningless.
Well, it's blank.
At the moment. It won't be after you write your wife's name on it.
But before I do that, what am I supposed to get?
As much money as you need or want.
Oh, well, suppose I said I want $1 million.
The amount isn't important. Just trust me, and for 1 year, money will rain on your head in a golden shower.
And what happens after the year's up?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
What have I got to lose?
Nothing. But before you write your wife's name, you know, of course, what she is losing.
Yeah, I know. I'm pledging her immortal soul. How is she, Doctor?
I'm afraid I don't have very good news for you, Mr. Fenton.
Haven't you found out yet what's wrong?
The tests are inconclusive, and none of the medication we've been giving her seems to be able to help.
What is it? Is it a bug or a virus? What?
We just don't know. She's been asking for you.
Helen? Helen? I'm here.
Oh, Doug. You didn't have any trouble getting away from the office?
I keep telling you, darling, I'm my own boss now. And if things keep going the way they are, I may even turn out to be a tycoon.
I'm dying, Doug.
Oh, Helen, please, now you mustn't even...
It's all right. You mustn't feel badly. The way things went since we came to New Orleans, I'm beginning to think that death might be the best thing for me.
Helen, I don't want you to talk that way.
Doug, I want you to promise me one thing. Just one thing, please.
Anything.
When I die...
No, please, now, will you stop talking about dying?
Please, Doug, listen to me. You must get out of that house. Get rid of it. Promise me, Doug. You'll never set foot again in that horrible house.
Oh, delicious. I do adore champagne.
Well, when are we going to make it all legal?
You mean with a wedding and everything like that?
Oh, and what a wedding. What a reception. And what a honeymoon. The biggest, most expensive...
Helen's been dead only 3 months. Not a very long period of mourning.
Who says?
A lot of people. Nasty, gossipy people.
Dull, stodgy people. Who cares about them?
Or what they say to your business associates.
What can they say?
That you became very rich very suddenly, that your wife died mysteriously, that I'm a witch, and that perhaps people should be careful about doing business with you.
Oh, yes. I'd almost forgotten. It's all because of that voodoo group you fool around with,
You'll have to admit that everything happened after we went through the ceremony they told me to perform.
Right. I'll admit that first sugar deal on the commodities market was luck. But after that, give me a little credit. I got smart about commodities. And now I know what I'm doing. So, when do we get married?
Why is marriage so important to you?
You wouldn't be stalling me, would you, my love?
Don't be silly, Doug. Shouldn't you wait and see when your 1-year contract is up that your luck doesn't change?
Come in. Come in, Lamore. Sit down.
Your offices are most impressive, Fenton. Most impressive.
You said that you wanted to see me on a matter of utmost urgency.
That's right. First, I owe you an apology.
For what?
For my cowardice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The facts about your uncle's house, which I knew and withheld from you deliberately.
No. Forget it. I'm out of the house, and you have nothing to reproach yourself for.
I had heard you sold the house, and I also know the price. That suggested to me that you still had your reasons for...
Look, I just didn't want the trouble of looking around for buyers. I grabbed the first offer I got.
From Miss Lemaitre?
Something wrong with that?
I will be brief. I didn't tell you and your wife the history of the house because I was afraid of the cochonnerie, afraid of the power of voodoo. Fenton, you're in danger.
Me?
Yes. How did your wife die?
Some unknown virus. Some kind of fluke, the doctor said.
Don't you think that's strange? An unknown disease in this day and age?
Look, Lemurs, you can believe what you want, but leave me out.
I can't. Because of your relationship with Miss Lemaitre. I beg of you one favor. Tonight, come with me and meet Louis Gaston. It may be your only chance to save yourself.
I don't feel any need for salvation. Now, if
You've heard of Louis?
Never.
Louis Gaston is a 90-year-old Cajun who's lived all his life in the bayous. He knows more about voodoo than any other human being. What are you doing?
Helping you out of my office since you won't leave when I ask you to.
I'll gladly go if you'll tell me you haven't let her talk you into making some kind of silly bargain.
Why did you say that?
So you have. You've sold your soul. Fenton, for the love of God, come with me to the bayou tonight. Louis, this is Douglas Fenton.
I hope we meet in time, no?
I'm here only because Mr. Lemurs practically kidnapped me.
Mr. Lemurs has lived in Louisiana a long time. He knows much about voodoo and Cajuns.
All right. What do you have to tell me?
First, you tell me what you have done with the Bokor.
What the devil is a Bokor?
A very bad person. One who knows the darkest secrets of voodoo and uses them for evil ends. One who is pledged to Dambala Udeo, the great snake god.
This all sounds like something out of the Middle Ages.
No, Mr. Fenton. It is much older than that. Have you ever seen a knife like this?
Maybe. I don't know. I've seen a lot of knives.
But one like this you would remember, no? A pure gold knife with these writings.
Well, what if I have?
If you have only seen it, Mr. Fenton, that is well. But if it has drawn your blood, that is very bad.
How come you know so much about all this voodoo ritual?
I had a wife. I loved her much, yes. She loved other things more. She sold my soul, Mr. Fenton, sold my soul to Dambala Udeo. I found her just in time, and I defeated her. And her Bokor. But I paid a price. I cannot use my limbs. You see, Mr. Fenton, I must sit here until the end. But Dambala Udeo and I, we will fight, you understand?
And that's why you brought me here, Lemurs, huh? Because you think I've fallen somehow under the spell of...
The Bokor Zoe Lemaitre.
We are going to be married.
When?
We haven't set the date, but she has agreed to marry me.
She will not marry you. If, as I believe, she is Bokor, she will want to destroy you and take your soul. She will never marry.
I know you're wrong. But, well, look, as long as I came here, what must I do if you're right?
She must follow the ritual for the sacrifice. She will ask you to perform some ancient marriage rite to strengthen the vows. It will be a powerful voodoo, and she will need a drug. And she will ask you to drink. If you drink, nothing can save you.
If she does ask me to go through the ceremony, is there anything I can do?
You can use this knife. I give it to you.
The gold knife.
It is easily concealed in your clothing, as you see. And you will use it.
But I thought you said that this knife could only be used by a Bokor.
Oh, on a Bokor.
Where were you last night, my love? You're not the only one who's jealous, you know.
You never have to worry about me. You should know by now that I'm yours, my love, for life. Zoe, are we going to get married?
Of course.
When?
Whenever you like.
You mean that? You really mean that?
You set the date.
Today?
Oh, really, Doc? You've got to give a girl a chance to get ready.
All right. Well, how about Saturday?
Saturday. Saturday sounds lovely. There's just one silly favor I'd like to ask.
Oh, anything. What?
Before the real wedding, with the minister and everything. I know it's superstitious, but you know you're Zoe. I just wouldn't feel that we were truly married unless we went through a little native ceremony that my family has observed in every marriage.
A native ceremony?
It's nothing, really. Just the two of us before an ancient altar. I know you'll think it's nonsense, but it means so much to me. So much that I don't think I can marry you unless you go through with it.
This is my old house. Why do we have to come here?
Shh, don't ask so many questions. Just pretend we're playing some childish game. It will seem that way to you, Doug, but to me it's, well, the way we've always done things.
What's that?
The altar.
But that statue,
He looks frightening, but it's just an old statue of the snake god that blesses every marriage.
Zoe, please. You know I don't believe all this.
Oh.
Maybe you're used to the darkness and the candles and the drums, but...
Here, drink this and you'll feel better.
What's that?
A little ceremonial wine, darling. It was left on the altar for us. Drink it.
Do you really want me to drink from that goblet?
Yes.
You insist?
Darling, it's the only way. You will drink from me.
If you come into my arms and hold the goblet to my lips.
Now who's acting childishly?
It's the only way.
All right. Here, dearest. Drink. Doug, you're holding me too tight. Doug, the knife. No. Dumbledore, help me.
I drank, my love. And now we'll be together always. Just the way you wanted it.
A friend of mine told me the story of an investigative reporter who penetrated some real voodoo ceremonies and photographed the strictly forbidden rites. The pictures somehow were ruined in development, and the journalist developed an unfortunate tic. His right hand, the hand that operates a camera, now moves ceaselessly in the air, completely out of control. The doctors diagnose it as a nervous disorder. But of course, they don't practice voodoo. I'll be back in a moment. It's amazing how many of us invest inanimate objects with supernatural powers. On the other hand, perhaps our superstitions are only faint memory traces, throwbacks to our ancestors who prayed to rocks and trees and mountains. Today, we've progressed beyond those beliefs. We're sure that inanimate objects are powerless. On the other hand, we're told that nothing is sure except death and taxes. And, of course, the fact I'll be here tomorrow. Our cast included Joan Loring, Jordan Charney, Renee Roy, Dan Acco, and Gilbert Mack. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
After last night and today, I'm taking no chances. Maybe with your superior intelligence, you have no worries about our abortive attempt at Satanism. But I have. Look, I was the victim, and since a crack on the head denied me any knowledge of what happened, I'm only hoping you can give me the straight goods.
The straight goods.
A peculiarly inept term for what we are engaged in, my brother in Satan.
Damn it, it's not a deal in semantics, Anton. Now, what happened after I summoned up the fiend? I mean, how did you escape, and how could I have been harmed? As long as I was safe in the magic triangle within the circle.
I warned you to keep your feet still. If you touch any part of the circle itself or the triangle within it, you are at the mercy of all the devils in hell.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser, and Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Have you ever paused to wonder what happens to famous people when fame is wrenched away? Consider this. To singers, actors, dancers, to all who perform on stage before live audiences, applause is their life's blood. To performers, that sound is the music of the spheres. They live on it, thrive on it, feed on it. But when homage fades, dies away into silence, what then? Some accept retirement gracefully, or seem to, as did a world-renowned ballerina until her 50th birthday.
I will pay anything, everything, to be young, to dance again.
I warn you, the cost will be high. And before we go on, I give you one last chance not to go on. You are here of your own free will. You still have free will. Decide. Do you still wish to collaborate with me? If yes, then there is no turning back. What do you say? Alexandra, yes or no?
Our mystery drama, Give the Devil His Due, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Nancy Moore and stars Mercedes McCambridge. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Contac, the 12-hour cold capsule. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Alexandra, incomparable ballerina, toast of two continents, Alexandra the unsurpassed. It was said of her dancing that she was more than a star flung from the heavens. She was a constellation.
What is wrong? What happened to my applause? Where is it, my applause? The bravos? I can't hear them. Please applaud. Call my name. What is wrong?
Sandra. Wake up, Sandra.
The applause. Where did it go, please?
Wake up.
Please. I want my applause. That lovely sound. Someone has taken it away.
Darling, wake up.
Where?
There now. That's right.
John?
Yes, dear, it's John. You were dreaming.
I was dreaming.
Yes. A bad dream.
But
You awake now?
Where am I? What am I doing in this place?
Sandra, you're home. Now, come on. Back to bed.
I'm all mixed up.
Come on now. Take my hand.
I'm so cold.
Of course you are. That thin nightgown dancing around the room.
Oh, my head, it aches so.
Oh, there now. That's my good girl. You'll feel better in a minute.
Swan Lake.
Huh?
I danced Swan Lake.
Oh, in the dream, yeah? Yes.
What dream? What are you talking about? I danced Swan Lake last night. And such applause, John. I can't remember how many curtain calls. And the flowers. There were never so many.
Sandra.
Brava, Alexandra, brava. And one young man was calling out, I love you, I love you. And after the seventh encore, or was it the eighth?
Sandra, stop it. Stop it right now.
John, what has happened to you? You've always been so proud of my talent, my fame. And lately, you seem actually jealous of it.
Alexandra, will you listen to me? You did not dance last night. You will not dance tonight. You haven't danced for 13 years since you retired. You're 50 years old.
I am not 50 years old. Why do you say such things? Why have you turned on me like this?
Oh, Sandra, dear Sandra, you're ill. It began a week ago on your 50th birthday.
Will you stop that? I am not 50. I am not.
Exactly what you said on your birthday. You screamed it. You knocked the cake off.
I am not 50. I am not. I am not. Where are you going?
To get your hand mirror.
What?
You look at yourself. Something you refuse to do all week.
No.
All right, then, if you can. Tell me you're not 50 years old. There. Go ahead, look.
No.
Don't turn away. Look.
I won't.
Yes, you will.
Please don't do that. You're hurting me. There will be marks on my arm. They will show in my costume tonight.
All right, open your eyes and I'll let you go. There. Good. Now tell me what you see.
I see beautiful Alexandra. The greatest ballerina the world has ever known.
Oh, stop looking past the mirror. Look into it. Look.
No, that's not me. That is someone else. She is ugly. Oh, so ugly. Take her away.
No, she's not ugly. She's still very beautiful. But she is 50. Face it, Sandra. Face yourself.
Why do you make me face it? Why? I hate what I am.
Then you do know what you are. You know.
Sometimes I know, but I don't want to. I want to go back. To go back.
Darling, you can't go back. You can't live in the past. This is now.
I hate now.
But it exists and you're part of it.
Yes, John, you are right. Of course you are.
You listened, Daniel. You heard me, understood.
I listened, I heard. Now, will you do the same for me?
Listen? Oh, certainly.
I've known what's been going on this past week. Part of my mind has always known. I've tried to blot out the truth, pretend that it is lies, and sometimes I can do it. But you drag me back. How cruel. Just now, in the mirror, with the wrinkles.
Oh, Sandra, I don't want to hurt you, but I can't let you go on like this. You're getting deeper and deeper into this pretense. I don't know where it'll lead. Thank God we've talked about it honestly. And tomorrow, we'll talk more. Now, let's try to get some sleep.
No. I haven't finished. There's something I haven't told you. You say I need to know that I am 50, that I can't dance, that I will never dance again. Well, you need to know that I will dance. I will.
Oh, Sandra.
I know it sounds impossible to you, even mad. I know you can't believe it, but it is true. Alexandra, the unsurpassed, will dance again.
All right, Sandra. Will you promise me something?
All right. I'll stop talking about it. But that does not change what will be.
No. I want you to talk about it.
What?
To a doctor. To a psychiatrist.
I see.
Please, darling, I beg you. This is madness, what you're saying. You're headed straight for a breakdown.
Do you think so, John?
There's been plenty of evidence. Now this. But I think it can be prevented.
Very well, then I shall see a doctor. Yes, I certainly will.
You will?
Tomorrow. Dr. Stern, I want a truce. Please, don't make promises you cannot keep.
But I have no intention of doing that, Mrs. Scott. What would be gained by you or me? Aside from that, it is an honor to have the great Alexandra come to me for help.
I have simply come to the best doctor in the profession. Now, exactly what can you do for me?
First, you must understand there is no absolute guarantee.
None?
Plastic surgery will make you look younger. That is absolute. But for exactly how many years is speculative. However, I can make a very educated guess. You have fine bone structure, and that is basic to all beauty. Bones don't change. Only the skin, the muscles. When your skin is smooth again, wrinkles gone, loose flesh tightened, eyelids no longer sagging, 15 to 20 years, I think, Mrs. Scott. That's a lot of years, I know, but I believe I can achieve it.
20 years? I will be 20 years old again.
No. You misunderstand. 15 to 20 years off your present age.
Oh, how silly of me to put it that way. In other words, I would look 30.
30, 35.
I suppose that will have to do. Now, about my body.
You want body surgery as well?
Of course. You can do the same thing for my body.
Oh, Mrs. Scott, no. Age takes a toll of the body we cannot change. Ah, yes, breasts lifted, superfluous fat removed. But if you mean your entire body made firm and beautiful...
That is precisely what I mean.
My dear lady, be realistic. Only magic could accomplish such a thing.
Magic? Yes. Good morning, Dr. Stern. I am sorry for taking so much of your time. What is the lady's wish? Her fortune in the tarot cards? The palm? Or the crystal ball? I think the crystal ball. The lady has chosen well. And please, I am in a hurry. Something troubles you very deep. We will begin. My hands upon the crystal. Oh, it's most strange what I see. I see you young and beautiful. Tell me if I am dancing. Tell me. The crystal grows cloudy. The mist, I can see no more. Gone, all gone. But I have told you true. You will be young again. Please try again. I must know if I will dance. Carlotta has no power to see what her crystal ball does not wish to reveal. But you have other powers. You know ancient magic. Can you make me young? Tell me, does the lady fear a witch? I don't fear anything except age and not dancing again. Send me to her. The witch is a man, a warlock. But, lady, beware the cost. I don't care what it costs. Tell me his name. He wears many names, many faces. What name today, what face, I do not know, but I do know where he dwells. Number 13, Gehenna Street. The door knocker. It's hideous. Gargoyle. Never mind that. Just knock. That sound. It's like doom. There is still time to run back down this crooked street. No, I will not.
There is still time to run back down the crooked street, Madam Scott.
You know my name.
Your true name is Alexandra. I've been expecting you. My house is honored.
How strange this room is.
Don't be alarmed by my treasures. They are ancient symbols of the occult.
I am not alarmed. I am only surprised. Since you expected me, sir, and you know my name, you must also know my need.
Your quest, your heart's desire. Yes, I know.
Can you do it?
Oh, not can I, but will I?
Then will you?
If, and only if you agree to my terms. I warn you, they are costly.
To be young, to dance again, there is nothing I wouldn't pay. And now, since we are here to do business, I should know your name. You haven't told me.
Well, my name, for a while, as long as it amuses me, is Azazel.
Azazel. I've never heard that name before.
That may prove to be your loss.
Well, I have heard it now. So can we get started, please?
Not yet. Not yet. Before we go on, I give you one last chance not to go on. You are here of your own free will. You still have free will. Decide. Do you still wish to collaborate with Azazel? If yes, then there is no turning back. What say you, Alexandra? Yes or no?
Yes, Mr. Azazel. Yes.
Azazel. If if Alexandra had remembered Milton's Paradise Lost, she would recall that Azazel is the name of a fallen angel who, with Satan, rebelled against heaven. And perhaps she would have run for her life down the crooked street. We will return to that street shortly with Act Two. It was Daniel Defoe who wrote, "Every devil does not have a cloven foot, nor has Azazel, if devil he is. We can't be certain, can we? He may very well be only a charlatan, preying on the gullibility of foolish, vain people who wander down his crooked street. However, this I can tell you with certainty. Azazel is devilishly handsome. And wasn't it Shakespeare who wrote, 'The Prince of Darkness is a gentleman'? So seems Azazel, genial, courtly, charming."
Madam, will you sit here?
Why, it's a kind of throne.
And what more appropriate for Alexandra?
Oh, how lovely it is to hear you call me that. Nobody does anymore. They call me Sandra. Now, Mr. Azazel...
No, please. I dislike Mr. Azazel is enough.
Azazel. Such an odd name. But I like it.
I'm flattered. Now, you were about to ask what price I demand to make you young.
20. That's the age I want.
Now, what if I said I'd take your husband from you?
John, I wouldn't care.
No? Your fortune?
I quote you. Money, it's nothing to me.
How charmingly we agree. But I'm saying neither of those things. Merely testing you. All I require of you now is your promise that you will indeed pay anything I should ask. You'll learn the cost only after your transformation. Are you willing to enter a pact so blindly?
Yes.
Oh, how swiftly you leap. Like a ballerina. But consider, my lady, consider, Azazel may demand more than you care to pay.
What have I to lose? I have nothing I care about. Nothing.
Very well. Your promise, state it. I promise I will give...
I promise I will give anything, everything
to be young, to dance as I danced when I was truly Alexandra. Don't make me wait any longer. Change me. Hurry.
Here, this moment.
Yes.
Ah, greedy, impatient Alexandra. The metamorphosis will be done my way, in my time, not yours. 3 nights must pass. The morning after the 3rd night, you will be Alexandra.
I must wait 3 whole nights.
For 30 years, you've waited to be 20 again. You can wait 3 nights more, surely. Now, each night, you will drink from this bottle.
How much of it?
You require a label, as on ordinary medicine bottles. Very well. Shake well before using. 3 tablespoons before bedtime. Prescription not refillable.
Now you're laughing at me.
Indeed, no. I'm laughing at other people who take only man-made potions. Now, all is understood?
Yes. Give it to me.
Not so fast. Not quite all is understood. One more promise. On the morning of the 3rd day, you will come here down the crooked street. Go nowhere else first. You will come to Azazel to pay what you will pay. Give me your promise.
Yes, I promise.
Excellent. And I give you the magic potion.
Sandra? What are you taking? What's in that funny-looking bottle?
Oh, it's medicine, John.
Oh, what for?
Well, I'm not feeling quite myself.
You're not?
Well, isn't that what you have been saying for a week?
Why, yes, but I didn't know psychiatrists prescribe medicine.
But how silly you are. Of course they do. Tranquilizers, things like that.
Oh, yes. And you do seem better already.
Yes, I am. Much.
All evening, not one word about it. No, I don't want to get you started.
About being young again, about how I will dance again.
Oh, Sandra, please don't start.
All right. Turn off the light, darling. A dancer needs a full night's sleep.
Oh, Sandra. You said that with humor and a smile, and you know it's a joke. You are getting back to normal.
Yes. Back to normal. Good night, John. John, wake up. Oh, please. John.
What time is it?
It's 6.
6? What the devil are you waking me up at 6 o'clock for?
Because I want to know if I... Well, how do I look this morning?
How you look?
Yes, that medicine last night. The doctor said...
Well, he said take it and you'd feel better, didn't he? Do you?
Yes. Yes, of course, but I thought... I just got a notion that I might look better, too. Do I, John?
You look rested and very pretty. And there's a light in your eyes you haven't had for a long time. And I think your doctor is a genius.
We might even say a magician. John. It's nearly 7 o'clock.
Sandra, what has gotten into you? We never open an eye until 8:30 or 9. Now, 2 mornings running. You... What?
John. How do I look?
Sandra, what is it you want me to say? I told you... Sandra.
What?
Sandra, are you taking some kind of youth-restoring quack medicine? Is that what you're up to?
I am taking what the doctor told me to take. And yes, I did hope it would make me look better.
I mean, all week I've had such worry lines, so tense, so nervous. That's all. I just wanted to look better.
Doctor, you never call him by name. Why?
Well, it is such an odd name. It's hard to say.
Just what is this doctor's name?
It is Dr. Azazel.
What nationality is that?
How do I know? And I certainly didn't ask.
Now, Sandra, listen to me. Something's wrong. There's something phony here. What do you know about this doctor's credentials, about his... Where are you going?
Do you mind to wash my teeth? I can't stand this awful bitter taste. Oh, the mirror. Look at me. Nothing has changed. Is something wrong? Azazel phony. Is he...
Sandra, I can't hear I can't hear you.
No, I was just looking at myself. And I can't bear it.
Oh, darling, please don't start all that again.
Oh, you old woman staring at me. I loathe you.
Sandra, what on earth happened in here?
It's nothing. It's nothing, John. It doesn't matter. I broke the mirror. By accident.
Sandra, you awake? Oh, what time is it? Still dark. Oh, where's that blasted light? Oh, not quite 6, damn. Sandra's got me in a habit of waiting. Honey, it's not fair. You sleep while I... Oh, my God. Oh, my God! Sandra, what's happened to you? Sandra, wake up!
What?
Oh, would you please, for God's sake, open your eyes?
John, what on earth are you shouting for? John, have I changed? Am I different?
Different?
Answer me. I am afraid to go and look.
Go, look.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Just now, when I got out of bed, it was not my heavy 50-year-old body.
Will you get to the mirror? This can't be. Am I mad, or do you look the way I think you look?
Oh, I am 20 years old. I am Alexandra.
20? In the name of heaven, will you explain to me how this could happen?
Yes, it is the medicine. It was a magic potion given me by a warlock, a witch, Azazel. No, you are not dreaming. You are not mad. I am exactly what you see. He has given me back my true self. Please, John, no more arguments. I am going now.
Sandra,
this is goodbye.
Sandra, one last time.
No.
Undo this unnatural, unholy thing before it's too late.
You are too late. There is no turning back, even if I wanted to.
Wait. Once you leave this apartment, walk out that door.
Once I leave this apartment, I am free.
Where will you go?
Where else would I go? To the most famous of all ballet companies. To Sergius Kerensky, ballet master, and old friend.
Oh, Sandra, you see how mixed up you are. Sergius managed you 30 years ago. He's dead.
Oh, how could I forget that?
You see? Come back in and close the door.
Oh, don't be stupid, John. It is his son's company now, Peter Kerensky. I will go to him. He doesn't know it, but this is the luckiest day of his life and mine. Goodbye, old man.
Sandra!
I am free. It is the luckiest day of my life.
On the morning of the 3rd day, you will come here, down the crooked street. You will go nowhere else first. You will come to Azazel to pay what you will pay.
But I have paid, Azazel. I lost poor old John and his silly old money.
Why should I go down your crooked street again?
Do not play fast and loose with promises made here. It will be at your peril.
But Azazel, Mr. Azazel, Dr. Azazel, all this abracadabra was done so that I could dance. I can't bear to waste another minute. I am terribly sorry, but I have an appointment with Peter Kerensky.
It was Cervantes who wrote, "He needs must go, whom the devil drives." But is that quotation appropriate here? Is it the devil who drives Alexandra? We still do not know who Azazel is. To her, he's only a sorcerer. And with the arrogance of newfound youth, she now dares defy him. It may well be that by not keeping her pact with Azazel, Alexandra is traveling down another crooked street, a dead-end street. We'll follow her when I return shortly with Act 3. Backward, turn backward, O time, in your flight. Can the clock be turned back? Can youth be relived? It would seem so. But is it wise to reach for the past? Finding it, may we not live it worse instead of better? Alexandra, age 20 again, has billed herself to Peter Kerensky as Zandra Scott. Curious that she should send in that name. Curious, too, that Kerensky agrees to see her. As a rule, he is not interested in unknown young dancers.
Zandra Scott, is that right?
That is the name I am using just now, Mr. Kerensky.
Oh, you have another?
A name you would recognize if I told it to you.
Well, then why the secrecy?
No, it is not secrecy. You will know exactly who I am when you see me dance.
Now, see here, I'm not sure I'm amused by such games. And why are you so sure I will give you an audition?
I know, that's all. I am absolutely certain.
Well, that's more than I am. I can't think why I even let you in here.
Perhaps because I am a relative of the great Alexandra.
Are you? But I didn't know that when your name was sent in.
Aha, you knew it intuitively.
Oh, come now. Well, at least I know why you looked familiar when you walked in. There's a very strong resemblance to Alexandra. Quite remarkable, really.
So you remember how she looked?
My dear lady, how could I forget? My father left a collection of at least 1,000 photographs of that incredible face.
You keep staring at me, Mr. Kerensky.
Yes, you know, it's uncanny. More and more, I see her face in yours. Are you her daughter?
Alexandra had no children.
Oh, a niece, then.
Again, Mr. Kerensky, you will know who I am when you see me dance.
Oh, no wonder you were sure I'd audition you. What fool would refuse any relative of Alexandra's?
I did rather count on that.
Yes, but it's not like me to waste time this way. Let's get on with it, please. You've brought leotard and toe slippers in that bag, I assume?
Yes.
Well, I'll get hold of the practice pianist. What music, ma'am?
Giselle, the mad scene.
Why, that's one of the most difficult. Isn't that rather ambitious of you?
For some ballerinas, yes. For this one, though, I have danced that role many times.
As you will. Oh, that door just to your left. You can dress in there. Then come on stage. I'll be waiting out front with my assistant.
But why should I audition for anyone but you?
Because I want it that way. How much warm-up will you need?
None.
None?
I shall be ready in 5 minutes.
Oh. Vain as a peacock. But if you're as good as you think you are, then why not? Wait until you see her, Trina.
Oh, the reincarnation of Alexandra?
Well, that's the feeling I have.
Oh, well, if she has half Alexandra's talent, a quarter of it, but she's a find.
A real beauty, too. Eyes like... Oh, there she is in the wings.
Oh, Peter, she could be Alexandra's twin.
What did I tell you? You ready, Miss Scott?
I have always been ready.
Oh, very well. Music, begin. creature. Let's see what you can do. Oh, the little fool should have had a warm-up. All right. I expected a slow start, but come on, let's see something. I don't believe this. What's going on up there?
Wait, Peter, give her a chance.
I am. Oh, I will be damned. What is that?
It's nothing. No elevation, no extension, no technique whatever.
Not even any grace. This girl's clumsy.
That is a trained dancer. Well, she's a rank amateur.
Did she really think she could put this over on Kerensky? A chance resemblance to Alexandra, and she palms herself off as a relative.
Oh, she couldn't have a teaspoon of Alexandra's blood.
That damn little upstart tricked me.
Does she really believe she can dance?
All right, cut. That's enough.
Why? Why did you stop me?
Come down here, please, Miss Scott. Trina, this girl's out of her mind. I'd better handle this alone. Wait for me in the office, please.
Thin ice, Peter. Handle with care.
I know.
How could you do such a thing? I was just beginning the marvelous dramatic passage where
Yes, I know, but I'm terribly sorry, but I don't think you're quite ready for that just yet.
Not ready.
Miss Scott, do you think you're ready?
My experience, my talent. How could I not be ready?
You actually think you danced well up there? You believe that?
I didn't.
Indeed, you did not.
But I felt so marvelous. And the music and the stage. I was Giselle. It all came back to me as if I were... Mr. Kerensky, what are you saying to me?
I'm saying you're not ready for this company, or any company for that matter.
No, please. You don't understand. I came here too soon. I should have trained. I thought I didn't need to, but Mr. Kerensky, I have not danced for some time. I did not realize I would be so rusty.
Any real dancer knows she has to practice every day of her life.
But I didn't think that I had to. But I will go, and I will train, and I will be back.
Miss Scott, please, I'm a busy man. You've had your audition. It's over. Don't bother to come back. I'd be less than kind to encourage you. Now, I'm sorry to be so blunt, but you simply have no talent.
How dare you say that to me?
How dare you claim you're related to Alexandra? If by some mischance you are, you blight that famous name.
No, I am not related to her.
So you admit it.
I am Alexandra. I am Alexandra.
Oh, wait
You
a minute.
fool! You tell me I have no talent. I who danced with Nijinsky.
Oh, my poor child. Nijinsky died before you were born.
So, you have come.
What have you done to me? Why have you done it?
Come in, Alexandra.
I am not Alexandra. I am nothing. Why did you do it?
Why did you break your promise to come here?
There was no need to keep it. I paid what you wanted.
You have not paid. You went your own foolish way. That was your gratitude to the one who made you young and fair.
I am young again, yes. But my body, it won't obey me. Can you say that you didn't do that?
If you had kept your promise, you would have kept your talent. And I must ask you to stop shouting. It offends
I want to go now. I don't like it
Not
here.
so fast, Alexandra. It may be I shall reconsider what I have done.
How?
If you are still willing to give everything in return.
But I have already given everything.
No.
I don't know what else you want. But I don't care whatever it is. You take it all. And let me dance.
The bargain is struck. You shall dance.
As I used to.
Far better than that. But you shall dance to my tune. Look into my face, Alexandra.
Oh,
What do you see?
you.
Who am I?
Oh,
Oh, you know my name? Say it.
no.
You've known me from the beginning. If you thought of anyone except yourself.
Oh.
Are you ready to dance?
Now. Here.
Now. Here.
A kind of rehearsal.
You could call it that.
But in these clothes, I can't.
Ah, the first change, then. Look upon yourself, Alexandra.
What? It is my costume for the Sleeping Beauty and my ballet slippers. Everything.
An appropriate costume, yes? Have you not been sleeping?
Huh?
But now, the prince has awakened you. Alexandra, may I have this dance?
Dance with...
A pas de deux with the devil himself. You are highly honored.
But can the devil dance?
You will find that Nijinsky was an ox compared to me.
All that I don't believe.
You doubt that Satan can do anything he desires. Music! Come, your hand. Beautiful, Alexandra. You dance like an angel.
Yes, I know. I feel it. Never before like this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now I will conquer the world again.
No.
What do you mean, no? You promised me.
My promise will be kept, as you have kept yours. You promised to give everything. At this precise moment, you have.
What have I given?
The world. You've lost it. Alexandra will dance forever, but only in limbo with Satan.
Warning. The devil will have his due. To those who refuse to heed that warning, let them learn from the fate of Alexandra. Oh, yes, she realized her ambition. We can accurately say her burning ambition. But until the end of time, the flames of hell will lap at her dancing feet. I'll be back shortly. You don't believe in the devil? There is no such evil being? Then a final warning needs to be sounded here. In the too often ignored words of Baudelaire, the devil's cleverest wile is to persuade us that he does not exist. Our cast included Mercedes McCambridge, Joe Silver, Ian Martin, Bryna Rayburn, and Peter Donald. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
You want me to do something else, don't you?
Of course.
You admit it.
Oh, sure. We don't have a budget for the Santa Claus suit. So I thought if you'd be him, you could afford to rent it. Where are you going?
I'm opening the door for you to leave, Jezebel.
My name isn't Jezebel.
That's a matter of opinion. Just keep heading for the front door.
Then you won't be Santa Claus?
I'm afraid I'm not the type.
You could be just perfect if you'd let yourself go.
I wish I could believe that.
Oh, couldn't you?
Only one way I could.
Well, how's that?
You get me the Santa Claus suit, and if you still want me, I'll be your Santa Claus.
Honest to Pete?
Honest to Pete.
Well, I'll try. but it's going to take a miracle if I do.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.